It's been like that for a while. I've been using that stuff for over a year and a half.
I started using it. It's actually pretty helpful, especially with the aircraft overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I need to remember for D&D and shit, turn on my microphone booster. Because otherwise, my OBS will not pick it up.
I'm arranging for snacks and random bits of drugs I can find laying around.
Oh God.
Drugs.
No, opium is still legal at this time period.
Everything's legal at this time period.
Except for alcohol and magic.
No alcohol.
Yeah, who cares about that? As long as I have some weed.
Wait, magic's not legal. Oops.
Magic is not broadly legal unless you are authorized to have it, which we are.
I prepared for tonight. I have 2
It's
diamond
also
rockets and
Audio's live.
14 ounces.
Good day, listeners. Welcome to another episode of the Boardwalk Empire. Where we last left off with our wayward investigators. They had just managed to successfully rescue a small dragonoid from the evil clutches of a bunch of ne'er-do-wells. And unfortunately, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle in their home location when they returned. Where will this lead them? What will happen next? We'll find out this week on Boardwalk Empire. So where we last left off, you guys were just finishing up the case, filing your paperwork, and getting all those things done. And you had closed down for the night, went home to your different locations. Kill, you saw there was a brick thrown in through your window when you were having dinner with your wife with a nice note that said, "Hello, big brother."
Well,
and we'll pick up there.
Mm-hmm.
We've all gone like home, I believe.
Yeah, you're all home.
Like
home. I thought.
So,
well, actually, I thought we just got done, and Culture Off just flew out.
Yeah, no, we had gotten past that point.
Okay.
Yeah, so because the brick was like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, It was a couple days ago, and
we'll say it was the weekend to explain our time gap.
Okay.
All the owls are back.
So
Sorry,
now...
we have owls that live in our neighbor's back tree, and they came back. They have
murder machines of silent death.
Yeah.
As long as you're not a cat.
Run.
Well, or our 24-pound puppy, we got to be a little vigilant. We cannot leave her alone outside.
Yep, she's food. Continuing on, it is now Monday morning, and you're all waking up and heading into the office. Who would like to go first?
I'm already in the office, so...
Oh yeah, you never leave. You actually live in the office. There's no other place for you. So, Johnny, how does your morning open up?
Well, I assume it was an uneventful night. Nothing of oh shoot, where are images? God, it's been a while. Oh shit. Nothing. I assume nothing of interest. I finished up with the filing away of some of the more what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the things that you fleshy ones won't want to do.
Paperwork?
Yes, no. Like the more egregious paperwork about every action of magic we took, everything that happened, the amount of people that were killed or hurt, blah blah blah. Going through the motions.
Probably putting a lot of this stack of paperwork on Maribeth's desk so she can send it off to headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, Vol keeps a notepad, so it's a little easier. He doesn't have to remember it all later.
Mine is just say like, went place, killed thing, went home.
Yeah, are you even reporting?
That is an interesting question.
For what?
Continuing on, it's like, were you even actually writing down reports?
I mean, report, issue, what happened, went home.
Very, very. How would you remark on from what you know of these characters, Johnny? How would you remark on some of their notes?
Messy, inconclusive, disregarding, trying too hard, needs refinement, I suppose.
Okay.
Again, not a.
Were those specific statements
Not-
tied to specific people?
That's for you to decide.
Who do you think you think? Whose opinions do you think these are? Let's see. Who would be the next to come
I like to think I just do my notes like support tickets,
in?
issue,
Alexi.
resolution, done.
Yep.
You wake up in the quartermaster's office, your little sleeping domicile in there. Sometimes you like to stay there late. And this weekend was one of those where you were going through a lot of the artifacts that had been brought in and prepping them for shipment off to headquarters. You wake up. You see the hounds are sleeping.
For now.
Oh, do you think they're sleeping? You're not too sure.
Well, they're not moving.
Mm-hmm.
As
They're
long as they don't
standing?
move, they're
They're
fine.
there. I don't care. As long as they're not messing things up.
No, they've actually been really helpful to you, actually. They've been oddly reciprocal to their current arrangement. You haven't had any actual major problems for them. You even tried to be nice one day just out of like that basic like human camaraderie with animals or animal-like creatures, and they didn't eat anything that you had left out for them or anything. They just kind of sat there, and they do help you out though. Like when you need a tool or something like that that's out of reach, you'll notice one of them actually does bring it over to you.
You never ask for the help, notably.
Huh.
Or does
Did
he?
you know Englishmen once sold their wives instead of getting a divorce?
Woman.
Yes.
Sell a contract. It's marriage is a
That's
contract. You can
that's
sell a
not unheard of.
contract.
Well,
I'd be careful, Ghost.
she said wives, not husbands.
It doesn't mean it doesn't work both ways.
All right.
Unlikely.
Continuing on.
Uh,
This is Alexi waking up.
he would probably get up, go about, at least get something strong to wake him up. Then head back down, continue working on packaging up everything, making sure it's all good and
Johnny, roll a
secured.
perception for me. And Alexi, roll a stealth.
Stealth. Johnny's gonna kick your ass.
Oh, okay.
Johnny,
Stealth
you
is
did
heavy
not
armor
notice.
dwarf.
You have not noticed that Alexi is awake.
I'm busy.
Alexi, are you
I'm
wearing
busy
heavy
begrudging-
armor?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, it's
Alexi cannot wear heavy armor.
Okay, I was gonna say because
Nope.
if he was, yeah, disadvantage.
Dwarf is tiny, hard, easy to miss.
I mean, other than the
who
fact
you calling
of,
tiny.
other than the fact that
I can
Alexi
call you
probably
tiny.
works. Yeah, Johnny's pretty tall. Johnny is pretty fucking
Six-
tall, man.
I'm 6'10", 346 pounds. Okay.
Yeah. Ball's
Those
tall
joints
for
bend.
human, but not like dramatically tall. Tall for the human.
But continuing on. All right, Alexi, you were able to get your personal stash that you kind of have hidden away just because you know how Trazinos feels about breaking the law, even though it's for your religious practices.
Okay.
Right.
But what you drink is actually fairly tame, or than what you would be able to access to just with current government regulations going on. So it's just mead. It's the strongest you can get right now.
That's better. Let's put the juice to wake me up, and let's go deal with this crap down here. What do we have here? Damn it. Am I able to Okay. I'm not able to do it right now. Darn. Unironically, I have Identify as one of my spells. So I'd be able to be down there using Identify to check everything over one more time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can thematically say you were doing that. Like,
yeah.
as of right now, you know that you currently have a couple of things sitting around in the storage. You have there's a chain shirt of acid resistance, a double barrel shot. Most of these are items that were after you sent them off.
Oh yeah, they're on the party sheet.
After you sent these items off, they are all sent. They were all sent as authorizations. You've already sent it, the paperwork. That's kind of what you were waiting on. For a lot of these things. They do have some form of instantaneous message transmissions, and that's kind of what you've just received. There's a chain shirt of acid resistance. There's a double barrel shotgun, which you're just like, oh yeah, the double barrel shotgun.
It's just sitting on the counter to the side. It's not even secure.
There's a infield Mark 17 that has a Hellfire enchantment on it. There is a Mace of Terror, a Ring of Necrotic Resistance. You did manage to finally finish off a sawed-off shotgun for Rocco's request. There's a shield that's just a shield, and there's a studded leather armor that has some fire resistance that you've modified the armors to be more in line with current investigator regulations for their uniform requirements.
Okay.
The Mace of Terror is authorized for you guys to use, but it does have a lot more paperwork with use because of its more.
The Terror
It's
probably
darker.
does not give it.
Frightening. Yeah.
This goes against what Vol believes in. This is like his brand of orders. Like I don't.
Which
like that.
I mean, this is what the thing looks like.
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
it's really not good. Vol looks at that and goes, "That's a problem. We need to stay the fuck away from that thing."
There's Alexi hanging on his wall.
It's currently just in lockup.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably in a locked cabinet.
Is it a
with anti-magic runes on it?
Display case.
I mean, it does have a glass front. It's very pretty. It's a shadow box arrangement. Very secure, but also very attractive.
No shadow box, just glass front, so I can actually see what's going on inside them. Don't need anything exploding.
Blood written on the inside just says "Free me."
All right, and Johnny, as you're upstairs, you hear the door open. You hear the lock basically being unlocked. And Maribeth, you walk in.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's you, Waya. Not
What?
Maria. You walk in. It's Monday morning. You've walked into work.
Okay, who's there?
You notice most of the paperwork from all the guys has been arranged on your God, what is it called? Yes, on your desk. Yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart.
Inbound file organizer.
Hey, I'm trying to tie your story together, Subi.
Paperwork for what?
You're the secretary.
The most recent case. Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to deal with it?
You just send it off.
Oh, okay.
Mostly. But it has been actually cataloged for you with
the
everybody's
section.
everybody's work and everything else for you. Like it's cataloged by each individual person and timestamps and all that kind of stuff. Some of them you'd notice are very basic notes. Some of them are a little excessive with the amount of notes, in your opinion.
Okay.
You notice that vols are very detail-oriented notes, like to the point of being like, even as a secretary, you're like,
you're mistaking Vol for Exile, my man. Vol is it's not that bad.
No, it's not. I'm just making.
Vol's a sailor. I feel like he would be a little too over the top.
Oh, actually, Vol. Yeah, Vol has a sailor background. Vols are pretty like short and to the point. Killendel seems to be the very more detail-oriented character.
Yeah. Vol's a sailor.
Like to the point of being very excessive.
Like Vol's got all the important details in the right place, but
Maria's actually seems to be the most like an actual work document for federal investigators, which makes sense seeing as her background is also in espionage.
Mine are literally like they look like
So,
work
we're-
tickets. They just
we're
say like issue.
a detective agency or something. That's what we are.
You are federal investigators.
We're the FBI.
You're the FBI.
Oh God, I'm an ABC boy. What the
They're all-
fuck?
Yes, you are.
Oh, the FBI would
ABC
just hate me because
girl.
I just finished
Yeah.
pre-roll.
You lucky asshole. I want some.
I got a. They were doing. I hate the dispensary cost, but it was a. We're streaming. We really shouldn't just be talking about this much.
I mean, it's
all
completely
stop
illegal for
immediately.
me.
Yeah, no, it's legal here too, but it's not. That's not a Twitch appropriate topic.
It's legal where I used to live.
Oh, we just have to bring out a hot tub. We'll be fine.
Continue the fucking story, you assholes.
Stay on
I
topic.
love you
We're
all.
never gonna play this, are we?
Okay, but yeah, Maria, you walk in. The notes are already cataloged for you. A lot of your paperwork's already done for you.
Are you talking to Mary or Maria?
Sorry, Maribeth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's already done for me.
A lot of your paperwork's already done. You still have to send it off and like actually put it in proper envelopes and things like that. But a lot of your work's already done for you, which is a change. They mostly haven't been doing a lot of this stuff to help you out. You've been doing most of it yourself.
Oh, well, that's a nice change. I guess I'll just go in and start mailing shit off like I'm supposed to.
You do see Johnny, who is, as he said, a 6'10" mechanical man, currently just like meandering around the office, taking care of some things. He's actually, taking care of the place every now and then.
Bipedal Roomba?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
We got a steampunk robot.
He's
That's
a
cool.
he's a warforged. He's essentially like steampunk cyborg.
Could we all introduce
steampunk
ourselves
robot.
to Waya?
Oh,
I think it's better. Just
Yeah, I have no idea who
introduce
the
as they
fuck
walk
people
in.
are.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Introduce as they walk in.
I didn't get the chance to explain
Johnny,
everything.
what does Maria see when she walks in? It's like
Maribeth.
You keep saying
God damn it! God,
Yeah, no, I'm like so confused because I think he's talking to the other.
You want to call her
Waya?
Beth?
Waya, you're Beth.
Okay.
Yeah, she's Beth.
No, I'm Betty.
All right.
Betty.
Okay, Betty.
I like that.
That's good.
Actually, Betty works.
Betty
Yeah.
very much works.
Yeah. But yeah, when she walks in, there is, like Dwarla said, there's a 6'10" giant mechanical man and wearing a pretty basic trench coat. You think of a 1920s investigator, the typical romanticized look, I suppose.
And a newsboy
with his little cap. Yep, no shield on the back. Ignore that part of the picture. There's no shield. I don't use weapons. He's just walking around, taking care of some cleanup, getting ready for everyone coming in, because it's a little bit of a mess from the events of the previous day. Also having to deal with any small damages, checking the building after the giant gold dragon came by and walked on the neighborhood.
This is the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't make a sound besides the full heavy clangs of full metal feet, even with some leather soles attachments.
We'll have to add him the spring silent feet.
He never asked. I'm not giving it to him.
Because I'm still the stealthiest out of the group, regardless, even though I'm the tallest and heaviest.
And he's the janitor?
No,
No.
He's one of the.
He's one of the investigators. You do know Johnny is one of the investigators.
Okay.
You know, she's got the racism part down, I gotta say.
Wait, does Johnny actually beat me in stealth?
Probably. I'm not sure.
I'm +6.
What's yours? +7.
Oh, he beats me by
this
1.
was the funny realization that the largest of us is I can become invisible.
But yeah, anything you want to say to Johnny there, Maribeth? Or Bethany? Betty.
Jesus!
Betty. Yeah.
We're just calling all the
Used to it. Give me time.
Think tiny, so Betty Boop.
All
no,
right, Betty.
not that tiny.
Well, actually, she is. She's a half.
Oh yeah, she is. She is very tiny.
She is Betty Boop.
Less
Johnny
ditzy,
looks
though.
has to look
Except
way
blonde
down.
instead of black hair.
Blonde Betty Boop.
And not in love with Mickey.
This is
That was
true.
a different thing. Because that was a thing for a little bit. But whatever.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Focus.
Betty, you see Johnny? You see him meandering around. Anything you want to say to him?
Hello, Johnny. How's it going?
Good. Good morning, Meredith. Simply taking care of the office. I assume the rest will be in
Good
a matter
work.
of time. A grunt and a nod, and back to work.
And I will sit down at my desk and do my paperwork.
Okay. All right. Let's see who
Vulcan
comes in
work.
next, or whose morning will we start next.
I'll roll.
Roll on the day.
I have been rolling low as fuck. Kill! It is your morning.
Vol's just laying in bed playing with his cat.
Well, no, I'm assuming you all wake up at the exact same time
Or
because
close
you
to.
like to be on
Vol
time
got
for
up
work.
early and is playing with his cat because he knows he hasn't played with him.
Rocco is sleeping in until like 5 p.m.
Kill gives a
We'll
call.
find out what happened to Rocco.
God knows what happened to Rocco. He's
Kill
still
makes
dealing with the Kirk
another
farm.
call all about the window onto the landlord so it can get fixed again, and he kisses his wife goodbye and heads over to the local bakery and picks up a few things.
Okay, what do you pick up from the bakery?
Let's see.
We established donuts exist, so
Oh, most
We
certainly.
did. We had a whole research session on figuring out if donuts existed.
30 minutes.
When were donuts invented?
More accurately, in the background, I just
Right.
looked
A
up
lot
various
earlier than you
origins of
think.
donuts, and
Yeah,
there were
okay.
right
donuts
around
from
this
the fucking
period.
Byzantine Empire.
I mean,
They're
deep fried
old.
bread.
Kill
so
picks
I'm not,
up-
Yeah,
Old.
I'm not really surprised.
Yeah.
Gil picks up some regular plains and some cream-filled ones, Bismarcks, a few chocolate covered, some completely drenched in.
Some
One's
nice
chocolate.
variety for the fleshy ones.
Also picks up a few cake versions would be around today, not just the
Stay of cake.
he also picks up a few of the cake
neat.
battered variants. Let's keep variety up, and he pays it out of his own pocket, so that he doesn't charge any agency anything, since this is of his own
Yeah,
expense.
don't worry about. I guess donuts would be cheap, and the time. Don't worry about paying for it. You paid for it
Yep.
thematically.
One gold.
Jesus.
One gold
It's
coin.
gold, Jesus.
No,
Yeah.
because remember we said that we're on the gold standard, so gold is $1.
Yeah.
This is
You tip
at
well.
best. It's
You
a,
tip
it's at
very
best
well.
like 90. Actually, it could be easily over $1 if he bought a lot of stuff. Never mind.
Well, he buys about
In the 1920s,
he
But
buys
that's
about
probably
2 dozen.
Probably be like,
penny each.
they'd actually be really cheap.
He buys probably
Yeah.
about close to 2 dozen.
How much did a bagel cost in 1920?
Probably like a hay penny or some shit.
I think it was like 8
A
cents.
lot more than you think. A pound of butter is 70 cents.
Oof.
That's a pound of butter, though.
Mhm.
So
Really? Back then?
coffee, a pound of coffee was only 47 cents because butter had a shelf life.
Butter is far more valuable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Butter
Yeah,
is
milk
far more
too,
valuable.
probably.
Dozen eggs, 47 cents.
All right.
That's
So
I'm
so it probably was a
surprised.
couple dollars. Yeah, you spent about like, we'll say $3 in fucking donuts.
I am really surprised. Sheesh.
3 heads of lettuce discount sale. Though.
Since Kill knows that there's a big couple coffee pots at the precinct.
Oh yeah,
He doesn't
and
worry
you don't
about
have to worry
coffee.
about coffee.
Yes, there are.
That's provided.
Mhm.
Even now, everybody knows that the government runs on coffee.
He pretty much gets them has the
Better for
cashier
what?
box them up for him, and he puts them in a bag so they don't.
There's a little elven girl there, and she's like, "Have a good day."
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Plop,
Gigantic
plop,
horse.
plop, plop. Yeah.
You do have to kind of, shuffle your way around people to try and be careful. They kind of step
had
out of
an
your way.
idea.
Could you imagine a
What's that?
centaur can
1
fit
second.
into those like alley stores? Oh,
Imagine to cope with Goliaths and other tall creatures or creatures of size.
How big of a horse are you based on? Because I would just hang out.
He'd
I like to think they
be.
could build
Clydesdale.
drive-throughs.
Because I just
He's-
saw
Oh, God,
1,800
drive-throughs
pound
probably
horse,
would
and
be
they're
a thing,
fucking
yeah.
enormous compared to most horses.
A side entry way of for larger species. Yeah,
Mhm.
probably.
Yeah, just window service stores. Pretty convenient.
He's
here,
probably
actually.
he's probably a tad bit bigger than probably a quarter horse. He's probably in the
So you're
middle.
talking a 1,400 pound, 1,500 pound horse.
hmm
Okay, so your shoulder height at your shoulders actually a little shorter actually.
He's probably about 1,600 due to his lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is from a warhorse breed. Okay, continuing on. Kill, you make your way. Would you walk or take the trolley?
I would say he probably walks just to get some fresh air.
What?
Well, walk is a relative term for you.
Trot.
Seeing as how you can run as fast as a trolley.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he can't read or drink coffee while he's walking at the speed of a trolley.
Well, if he's trotting, he probably could.
well, it'd be close to a canter, which
But I'm saying he's
Oh, yeah,
bouncing
canter.
around on cobblestones
Oh,
versus
well-
if he got in the
Oh
trolley.
yeah,
he
that's
could
true.
just-
That would probably.
he also
that
then
would really
wouldn't
hurt his
have to-
feet.
It's up to him to decide
Yeah, that's
whether
true.
or not he runs to work.
Yeah, Kill. What do you do? Do you run or?
well, looks like I'm getting some fresh air.
Oh my!
Okay, so it's just a nice, easy trot. Most people step out of your way and things like that.
Well, he's normally on the side where he's
He's
close to
the
the
bike lane.
yeah.
And you arrive at the office. You know, insert bell noise here. I don't have a soundboard, and I don't plan on buying one. And you see, other than you and Johnny, y'all the only two people here right now.
And Betty.
Betty.
Well, yeah, you, Johnny, and Betty. Yes,
And
Betty.
Lexi's downstairs showering or something.
Ah,
No, Alexi's downstairs doing his thing. There isn't breakfast this morning, so.
Yep.
Well, not made yet.
morning, Miss Shortbird. Morning, Johnny. Kill just walks over to the table that everyone uses during breaks and stuff, and sets the donuts on the table.
Okay, Maria,
Ah,
how does your morning start?
you know, I don't think I ever thought of where my character actually goes to sleep.
You could just have an apartment.
Did you ever get an apartment in the city or not? You can roll
Oh,
for
because basically I got the train and then
Mhm.
like from the station just showed up to
Well,
the
it. Roll
precinct.
for it if you want to think about it. If you don't want to think about it.
Is he rolling for quality of lodging?
No, like decide if he got an apartment or lived in a hotel. High or low.
I just like to picture I just kind of bounce around between like the random places.
There
and
are also
send
just
shits and
rooms there
giggles.
if you want to have just stayed there because you still haven't found housing.
This is also true.
This is true.
I
All right,
mean,
so
one, I know.
all
the
right, I'll
path
let
is
you make the
hard.
decision. All right, I'll say it for you. So, freaking low is gonna be you live in a hotel. Mid grade, you'll live in the you'll be living in the precinct in your personal quarters, and high you will be in the high you will have gotten an apartment. Okay, so that's middle. So you are asleep in your room.
I mean,
You live at the precinct.
I was just going to say that I basically just am staying at a house of ill repute in the corner. Blend
Oh.
in. Well, think of it. My background is a spy. I have ties to Catholic Church. It is literally the best place to hide.
This is true.
We're surrounded by other government people.
I don't mean the whorehouse is not in the basement.
I'm saying here you have government people.
And where
And
is
guard
kill?
dogs.
There we go. Boom. And yep, here's kill.
But think of the horse.
And Alexi, I'm just gonna keep you on the. Ah, damn it, wrong thing.
Put me in the downstairs one.
I don't want to share multiple maps, so there.
Okay,
That's it.
that works.
Signifies.
In retrospect,
You're
you should
downstairs.
just put them on
And
the
you
same
can
page.
you can guess what the perception was for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could put the image just side by side and just have them on the same page.
That's fine.
I'm not saying
I
for
could.
now. I'm just saying for later.
Yeah, if I need to.
You just
Yeah,
do one
everything
line of
that's
sight
green,
wall
da, da,
between
da,
them,
da,
so you
da.
can only see one at a time.
All right, continuing on. This building. So yeah, Maria. Oh yeah, I need to drag you to the. I'm gonna say
The
you're in that
door?
room.
Oh, okay.
The pipe.
I will wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess that's probably a closet, so start
Yep.
getting dressed.
Horribly shaped room to have to deal with.
Need to zoom in a bit.
It's efficiency.
Our room just
There's no
basically has
furniture.
like
There's just
no
a curved
content in it.
wooden like hanging rack. That's all you could really do there. Maybe some boxes in the corner.
I just like to picture it's just the bed, the desk. There's some paper on the desk, and my gun next to the bed.
On the floor because there's no nightstand.
And
Oh,
there's probably
it-
some furniture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just don't have it on this map.
Mhm.
Well, I just sit there. I just hug the gun to sleep, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, close, grab whatever papers and weapons and whatever at this point, and pop out into this door and proceed to make food or go for coffee.
The kitchen's on the other side.
I'm trying to figure out how I pan the map.
Middle mouse.
Not doing it.
When
Middle
you're
mouse
clicking on the
click.
map, middle mouse
Yeah.
click and drag.
I'm just zoomed all the way out and resuming back where I want to go.
There's also the little weird 4
Movement
pointer
locked.
icon. It shouldn't be movement locked. I turned that off on this one.
It started giving me the option like the arrow for distance. Like if you wanted to move 15.
That was weird.
Kitchen.
Yep, that's the kitchen. Cool.
Oh. Yeah, just go out. Don't really just acknowledge anyone. Straight to coffee.
Didn't say a word to anybody.
No. Just skulked across the room.
All right, everybody roll up. Everybody in the room. So Betty, Kill, and Johnny, roll a perception.
Different.
Well, I'm definitely seeing.
Johnny does not care you exist.
Well, that's just Johnny.
Right
I have
here.
a very much feeling Johnny will just show up and be like, "We're doing policing now. Do not
Oh my
resist."
god.
Do
You're
your
being
job.
arrested.
Betty,
Please do not
you're at
resist.
work. You're taking care of these things.
So only a kill notices.
Yeah.
The
Kill, are you
other
gonna
one is
say
not
anything
doing
to
anything.
Maria, or just let her go about her business?
Morning, Maria. I hope you slept well.
You just kind of get like a. Well,
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, girl.
and then just straight to coffee.
Okay. All right, Vol.
Well,
It is
Vol-
morning.
Yes, Vol woke up probably an hour ago. He's been just spending some time with his cat. Chester's been a little bored. He knows because his neighbors.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
The-
I don't want to
Enchanted
roleplay
cat.
talking to the cat, but thank you.
Are you trying to pet the cat?
The cat woke me up. We've been hanging out.
Roll an animal handling.
Okay.
Oh,
Am I
you are
proficient
evil.
in animal handling? No, but I have a +5 because wisdom. I think it's a house cat. So
Turns out you have a
Chester
Velvet
responds well to your attentions and jumps off your chest.
yeah, he behaves normally for himself, I'd say.
As well behaved a cat can be.
Yeah, not so forwardly affectionate, but cordial at least.
Yes.
It allows you to pet him.
Yes, pet, and sometimes even comes up and wants to be pet, but not always.
Demands.
So sometimes really demands. Yes,
You go pet
love me
now.
now specifically.
He's currently scratching at your door.
Yep, come on. Oh,
You need to learn how to speak to animals.
no. You say that. If he understood a language, I could. But he's a cat. So no language.
Yeah, you might want to be a druid for that shit. Continuing.
Roger.
I can talk to any
You
animal.
watch as he's pawing his food bowl.
Yeah, no, I get him set up. I get him fed.
Ow.
And yes.
Ow.
You have the sudden
It's-
feeling in the back of your mind that the
Wallace.
meows just say, "Feed me, asshole."
Vol. No, sorry, Chester. The food is literally in the bowl. It's in front of you now.
Ow.
Pick it up. I smell it.
Cat sounds constipated.
But servant, I can see the bottom.
It's fine. It's normal.
Ow.
You know, look what I got in the fridge.
You watch as Chester kind of sticks his head into the fridge as well.
Yes, it's cold in here. I know. Some takeout and stuff. I grabbed some like, not like concerningly old, but like a couple days old cooked chicken and just shred up a bit and throw it in with this food.
And he eats contently.
Greedy bastard. Right. I get showered, I get ready, and I'm about to start. Vol's about to start walking over to the deli he knows nearby, and he goes, "No, Kill said he'd bring breakfast." Okay. And he boards the trolley and starts heading over to the office. Trolley actually would be a bus. I don't think there's trolleys up in Bronx.
There's
Yeah.
trolleys. Oh no, well yeah, I
There's
guess
trolley.
busing at this point. Yeah, there's trolleys.
I'd probably bus to a trolley.
You wave down an omnibus.
No, we don't have that. Eventually, ornithopters should take over, so I've been told. But
Yeah.
Alright. You hop off the
that's weird.
you hop off the trolley
go
close to
on.
your on Main Street.
All right.
Um
I don't make a big scene. Right? Walking to work.
Okay. And you are at the office. Let me add your character token. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Vol.
Gil, I saw Johnny there a second ago. Oh, morning, Betty.
Morning.
Oh, I got it.
Morning, Maria.
Well, I got an assignment, so choose your pick.
Oh, really? What do we have here? What do we have here?
Donuts.
Oh, I thought you said another assignment. I saw.
I said an assortment, not an assignment.
Oh, I misheard you entirely. I see you have coffee as well. I think I'll start with that. I grab a big thing of coffee. Kind of slide a container near me, and I'm gonna grab a. What was it called? Filled donuts. I forget what it's called.
Bismarck.
Oh, Berliner, yeah.
I see the others have finally gotten here.
Ah, morning, Alexi. I say in Dwarven.
Well,
Alright. As you all sitting down for food, you hear what the wrong thing, you dumb. Okay, yep, I have to click a token. There we go. Got him.
And then a dragon blast through the front door.
I don't know why.
You hear the door chime and walks your boss. Good old Tracy.
What kind of
Ah,
lean forward over the table?
I
to
see
sit
you're all
down
awake.
and view this wall.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning, all. Betty, did you manage to get that paperwork I was asking for?
Well,
Huh?
Yeah, that's you.
What? What happened?
Did you manage to get that paperwork I was asking for?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Attitude is so perfect.
Where's Johnny?
I think he's in the
Oh,
storeroom.
just a minute ago. I think it was cleaning.
I think he went to the storeroom when I checked.
Well, I'll fill him in here in a minute. Did any of you manage to read the paper this morning?
Nope.
No, honestly, for the first time in a while, I failed to grab one.
I was
Well.
kind of preoccupied with a few things.
It also came down from headquarters, but you should all take a look at this. And it's on the top of the top line of the article is massacre in Brooklyn.
Didn't
Oh.
do it.
I look over my
Johnny hears
shoulder at
that.
Maria. Moving on. Shit.
Massacre.
How many?
Yes, Johnny. Yes, unfortunately,
you?
there's honestly, I think it might just be mob business, but headquarters wants to investigate anyway. And honestly, I'm kind of inclined to agree a little bit out of our purview. Apparently, one of the families got whacked.
Whole family. Jesus.
Yeah, they caught him. Well, not the whole family, but a couple of wise guys got knocked out. No head honchos.
Massacre implies quite a few deaths. How many?
According to the article, 25.
Oh my. Yep.
I
That's
want you
pretty
guys
dumb.
to go and take a talk with the investigators and see if this is anything that actually requires our notice.
All right.
Very well.
Headquarters wants to keep things. Things are already a little heated in the city right now with the union riots and a couple of folks trying to protest the current legislations from Washington.
And I suppose Miss Coldfroth didn't exactly help things with her arrival last night.
Not too much. I got a call Saturday morning.
I
Mm.
think
About that
that'd
one.
be. I think Coulterot just arriving. I think would be more of a shell shock moment than a
He crushed some
Watergate.
cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is
Well,
pretty
honestly,
Cars damage.
she did make a nice contribution to the city and even set up a fund to pay for the damages. She's quite well off, as you could probably assume from someone of her
Well,
what's
as
to be the right way to say this? Her distinction.
Yes.
Well,
and
as you said, she is.
I believe the damage was mostly confined to cars and the road surface, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully that. But yeah, things are getting a little. Suffice to say, Washington's kind of got their hands tied with a lot of this. Mostly, there's not much we can do to someone of Coulterot's influence. But we did get good. We got good commendations for our work. We are proving our system is working, and we are progressing well.
Excellent.
Well, also we kind of had the under the hair of a gun moment with getting that baby dragon back to Coulterot before something worse happened.
We do
You
still
mean
need-
she took things into her own hands?
Yes,
Very
he-
true.
as he kind of looks towards Tracy.
What? Not much I could have done to stop her. I like living.
I know there's not much you could have done, but again, it would just
Especially seeing as how she has about 1,000 years on me.
will also have been our fault because of that. Like we didn't do our job, and we let that happen.
Yeah, Washington would not have taken that well.
That would be a call for very concerning reinforcements.
You mean mobilizing the military? Most
Yes.
likely.
And
But
even
powerful as
then-
Coldfroth may be, I don't favor her odds if that fight went on. Anyway, not a scenario we need to deal with, thankfully.
well, yeah. Suffice to say, I hope they don't ever bring back the dragon killers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one, there's very few of you dragons left, and two, you guys have more knowledge than a lot of races combined. So
Yeah, but not everybody cares too much about a historian.
The story will
well, I
remember that.
might, because one, there's a lot of history that has been lost to ages that people burned, destroyed, and everything else.
But you have to remember, even dragons themselves have those who actually care to jot things down of that sort have a chance to
Everybody
embellish
has
the
a
event.
bias.
Very true, Alexei. Very true. But back to our current order of business. I want you all, and unfortunately, Alexei and Betty, I'm gonna need you both to step in on this one. I know we didn't originally hire you both as field agents, but Washington wants all hands on deck on this.
So this sounds like it might be more than simple mob business. If
Was there any of the Elm Charger?
It's the amount of bodies.
Fair enough.
If it was
So-
just one or two, that's just an occasional whack. We can't really stop things like that. They're going to do what they want to do. We try and prevent as much as possible, and if it falls under our purview, mostly anything magical or in dealing with illicit substances, that's something we're concerned with. This time, though, we're the closest guys on scene, and this is the amount of bodies.
and we have the manpower.
That is what's got Washington concerned.
So, of what races were involved? Was it maybe human or?
Judging by this article and from our reports from Washington, looks mostly humans. So it might be the Italians or the Irish.
Okay.
I don't think any Russians would have had anything to do with this. There's not that many of them.
They send a different message. It's not normally a large kill like that.
Battle like that, usually it's casualties on both sides. We'll see who is involved.
This is true. And it could be anything. So keep your heads on a swivel. I will let you know this though. You're gonna have to go and talk with the local investigators on this. So
They're gonna love when we show up, as usual.
look.
If you all behave yourselves, it will go over well.
I'm making light of it. I don't mind.
Most of you, I'm gonna be honest, will probably be okay. The guys, let's just suffice to say they're mostly crooks. I don't like them, and I don't like what they stand for. They're supposed to be protectors of justice and peace, and they don't adhere to that. Most of them are more inclined to line their own pockets. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears to the ground.
Understood.
All right, you're all dismissed. Oh, and thanks for the donuts, Kill. And he disappears upstairs.
Grabs 4 or 5 donuts and disappears.
Cats teleport. No, it'd be more like Dimension Door. It'd be the only practical thing to use there if you actually want to do that.
No, he doesn't flex magic like that. Remember,
Yeah.
Tracy adheres to the law.
Also, that's just, I'm not sure dragons would do that.
Yeah,
Some would. Not this one.
Copper
Some
not,
would.
not his type.
100% a copper dragon would.
Oh, most certainly. But remember, he's bronze. He very
Yeah.
much does care about the law,
Yeah, he is
to the
law
point of
and
somewhat
order.
being annoying.
Well, let's at least another cup of coffee in ourselves and get ready for this. If we have to, grab the
Alright.
grab the donuts, and we can munch on them as we go.
Oh, that's
Alright.
yeah, I'm not. Paul grabs the donuts and grabs another one for himself. They're good.
So y'all taking the paddy wagon, or are you gonna walk
Oh, how
No,
far?
we're taking.
or take
how far-
public transit?
No, we're gonna show up professionally.
Okay.
I assume Vol drives again because we established that Vol's the driver.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've never asked Alexei to drive.
Do you want to?
That's probably not a good idea.
It's just the gut-wrenching.
I think we have
Well,
a
seeing as
booster
how it's
seat
mostly
somewhere.
designed for a taller humanoid than he is, though Alexei's not that short. He's only like 5'1" or so.
Yeah, so he's a tall dwarf, but he's still a dwarf.
Well, no, dwarves are about 5 feet. Yes.
How about average?
1 inch taller. He's a 12 dwarf.
I'm 11 inches taller than him, which sounds like a lot, but I'm only 6 feet.
It looks like a lot when you're actually looking at a person who's like 5
Yeah,
feet tall.
it's a lot compared to Beth, Maria, and Alexi. It is tiny compared to Kill and Johnny, though.
Yeah.
Well, Kill's 7'4", so
Yeah, I am solidly the middle height.
no, he's seven even. So
Yeah, you and I are basically the same height, like negligibly high.
Yep. When you're looking at us, it's like we're both tall.
We're basically
because you're shorter. It's harder to tell who's taller until you step back.
Yeah.
Johnny's
Continuing
hat
on.
adds an inch. So
All right, so you guys head in the paddy wagon and you arrive at the crime scene. It's crime tape doesn't exist this time, so it's kind of just cordoned off. You see some regular police guys that are just kind of keep the press and people back, as like you see gurneys are pulling away the bodies.
All right.
There's just a sheet covering them because I don't think body bags are a thing right now.
Not yet.
No.
Though that might bring a
Unlikely.
little bit of an alarm to you guys. There's sheets over the bodies.
That's gonna be messy then.
All right.
All grabs the cameras and the field
What's
kit.
the roll that we did last time? I forget.
I don't see
A lot of
shit.
investigation.
What
A
happened?
lot of
No, no, no.
investigation.
Oh, sorry, Wyatt. So you guys had basically been giving your case. Tracy said that all hands were going to be on deck with this one.
Oh.
So even all of you can close down this screen. Like you don't need it for right
I
now.
already
That was
did
just
that.
for this scene. The rest of this is going to be kind of theater of the mind right now. Checking time. Okay, yep, we're good.
How much are they oozing?
Give him a
all
chance
you
to
can see is really
explain
the
to my wife.
but back to so basically all hands on deck. Even you were brought in on this. He did apologize for you guys having to be basically press ganged into field agent status, but Washington said they need all hands on deck on this, mostly because 25 people just died in one night. That's a lot of dead bodies, and that's something to cause alarm.
Right back.
Prohibition gangsters causing problems again.
Pretty much. Except
Don't
this is
do that
louder
yet.
than most of the stuff that they've been doing. Oh, Fred Bot got kicked out. We'll drag him back down when I actually have to put music in. Okay, continuing on. Maria, you do notice a little bit of... Oh, Maria and Alexi. Okay, you already rolled a... No, wait, that was for earlier. Alexi, you see nothing. Maria, did anyone else roll? Oh, Mary, roll a perception for me.
It's from kill down. So
Kill down? Yep.
Me?
Oh.
Well,
wait.
kill
What
and
were y'all rolling?
Val both
Okay,
fucked up.
so...
When you
Second time.
when you said we
everybody roll
started
perception.
when you
God.
said that we saw claws
done.
over them, I rolled a perception. Like, is it that bad?
I was.
Are we all
looking
re-rolling
for-
from start?
No. I'm just checking from there. That should be good. Okay, yeah, that covers all of you. All right. So Johnny and Maria, you do notice something about the bodies that they're rolling out on the gurneys. There does
Less
seem to
body
be a
shape,
little
more
bit of
clump.
it. Actually, one of them seems to have a green tinge to the sheet covering it, where most of the blood and things would be.
Paul finally comes back on scene after grabbing all the shit.
Mhm.
Okay, and now I'm gonna roll persuasion again. That was me
Perception.
backing myself.
Yeah.
Perception. That's what I meant.
Mhm.
Because I rolled a nat 1, so that's how I just played it out. I was stuck in the van just trying to find everything.
Yep.
I did the same thing.
Now he's on his game though.
Delmar
Wow,
can
turn
see
around,
the
turn around.
molecular compound that has caused this, and
Yeah. Val, you notice that that is that looks. Roll an Arcana for me, Val.
Dear, I'm not good at Arcana. 7.
It's something that doesn't look like normal residue. You notice that the green tinge, but you're like, I'm not sure what would cause that.
That's not.
But you do notice, you guys notice that there is magic afoot. Those of you who rolled higher.
Yeah, there's something magic going on here, but it's not my type of magic. Alexei, this is far more your domain. Understand?
I'm not the most
You have a higher
magically
intelligence mod than me.
You would probably have to get closer to observe them. And the police have cordoned off the area.
Yeah, but they've let us.
magically inclined individual.
They don't know you guys. Remember, you guys aren't known by everybody.
I know, but they
Kill-
know we've been cleared onto the scene. Is what I implied.
Well,
Not
we
yet.
haven't
This
identified
is
ourselves.
this is 1920s. Communication is not good between administrations. The police know that there's FBI presence in the city. They don't know who is the FBI.
I thought we had already walked over. Sorry.
No, you just pulled up out of your vehicle. The police are currently busy cording off regular citizens and the press from the scene.
Oh.
So think of it as like every crime show when the investigators walk up, except you guys just aren't immediately led onto the scene.
Yeah, we start
I
walking.
has a thing.
Assuming we start walking
Yes,
towards
go on
the
ahead,
officer.
Kai.
Oh, I actually do RP things. I wish to proceed to crime scene, still drinking my coffee, which I figure I just kind of stole at this point. Hold up badge and just keep walking.
Hey, hold up that messy. You can't just let anybody. What the?
I put my hand on his shoulder. We're here to
Federal investigator.
we're here to process. the scene.
Hold up, both of you. Step back. I'll get the Sarge on this, and he'll
well.
verify this.
Very well. All of us are here now. 3, 2, 1, credentials.
Yep. You watch a what was that perception for?
I'm taking a look around, judging how many officers they actually have and general lookabouts of the scene.
It seems like it's an entire precinct, mostly of like their foot traffic police officers in the area.
A whole fucking squad here.
Yeah.
So
They are all on scene, like keeping everyone away. Let me do something real quick.
Don't rush him.
Okay.
Just give him a second.
And you watch as a slightly overweight, red-haired man shows up. He looks at you. He's like, "Oh, y'all are the feds.
Way to phrase it? Yes.
What are you doing on my crime scene?"
We
Same
got
thing as
told
you.
to come here. What do you mean?
Washington wants us to see
Well,
what
I
the
didn't
hell's
hear
going.
any word on anything that would require your guys' knowledge on this.
Kill.
Considering
kind
the fact that this was involving magic, visibly.
1 second.
The others may continue speaking. It's always
Um,
not that.
I has a question.
Yes.
This was an order from Washington. Shouldn't there be a chit?
Did you bring paperwork?
I assumed we would have been given it.
Yeah.
No, he told you guys to go and investigate. So he didn't have any paperwork to give you.
Oh. I figured something that important should have had paperwork somewhere.
Maybe it
was
might
too
arrive.
sudden.
It was very quickly.
Yeah, later.
Oh, gee, the government being incompetent. Big
Shut
surprise.
up.
Oh my.
I mean,
Oh
then
my.
I'd just return with
Coming
malicious
out of her mouth, that
compliance.
would actually make sense too.
Yeah, maybe it might actually be part of the thing. You guys have to, kind of get your way in or find a way to get into the scene so you can and further investigate. Might be some plots and things that you have to do, not just be handed to you immediately.
I mean,
I ain't gonna even try it.
Paul's here
Look,
debating the ethics of
You
using
watch this
magic
could.
right now.
Hey, dwarf, I'm gonna need you to step back.
That's fine.
Is Kill getting any weird?
Higgledy piggledy.
Is Kill's divine senses going off at all?
No.
Okay.
But yes, you could check, but no. These are just average
Oh,
people.
hang on a second.
I
I've
wish
got-
to look at this sergeant dead in the eyes and just say, how much?
What?
How much?
Oh, I see how this is. You guys think that you're gonna come in here, force your money on me because I'm just a regular working stiff, and I'm not some guy with a federal badge. That I'm just gonna let
She's
you on the crime
asking
scene
how
and do
much
whatever
of the
you want.
credit you want, you fool, not money.
We're not here to get in your way. We're
Well,
here to
listen
solve this
here. If we
problem.
needed the feds, you would have been called. All right.
We were.
I have no
Our
paperwork for
guys.
this. Maybe you should
You
let us
do
actual
understand,
guys who do
sir.
actual cop
You
work.
do understand, sir. We have jurisdiction over the entirety of the 5 boroughs.
I don't care how much jurisdiction you have without any paperwork that says that I let you onto this crime scene. So far, we've been handling things just fine before you guys showed up.
Then tell me, what do you plan on doing about the magical contamination and the problems visible? This is no easy shooting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
I
That's
don't
because
look.
that's
There's
our
look.
job.
It's just a bunch of. So far as I see, it's a couple of scumbags knocking out a couple of other scumbags.
25 people is a lot more than just a couple.
Maybe there's a little bit more. Maybe some things got a little bit heated. We've got things here.
Are you usurping our orders from higher up?
This is gonna end very poorly.
Listen here, Dame. If I needed you to tell me what to do, I'd put a plate out for you.
I want your name and your badge number.
Don't you do
Mm,
And I'd
Well,
want my
he-
shoes polished when I get home, but my wife can't do that either.
Oh, he's
Gee, I
angering
wonder
the
why.
woman.
I'm looking through my various
Alexi kind
abilities,
of
deciding how I want
walks
to
off
get
with it towards the side, away from this.
Which is kind of funny because this is about like a 5'8" Irish-looking guy. I just can't do the Irish.
Yeah, hang on,
accent
hang on
tonight.
a second. What precinct?
This looks like
I
4'5"
Vol
woman.
pauses for a second. What precinct are we in right now?
This
I don't
would
ask
be
that
the-
guy. I ask around to the other group. Someone else.
I just like to think that I'm just sitting there kind of nonplussed, still drinking the coffee, going like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the station.
127, or yeah, 127.
I'm gonna do the cheesy option. I'm gonna go back to the car, and I'm gonna use the radio to try and get in touch with Tracy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Having a little bit of trouble with the sergeant on scene. Any way you can put some fire under their chief for the precinct?
What precinct are you dealing with?
I forgot the number you told me minutes ago.
127.
Right there in the roll.
137th.
20.
Sergeant's very worried about the scene, but you were right to involve us. There's definite evidence of magic. They got all the bodies covered. This is no mob fight. These people are dismembered. This is
Well,
This
this
is
most
something.
certainly is our. Damn it! I was hoping this was something simple. All right, this is very much our problem. Give me 1 minute.
I returned to
Oh,
the group.
and while you're waiting on this call, we're gonna keep acting out the same Betty.
Meanwhile, I'm in
But,
the back actually calling their manager.
Yeah,
I'm calling his
Alexi's-
boss.
Alexi's off to the side, looking at other things, looking for shell casings and whatnot from the side.
We're not usurping this scene. Let's go.
Oh,
Damn it.
no! Oh no!
But continuing on, he threw some barbs at you.
I had some things to say.
Yeah, continue on.
Continue.
We're still
No, we're
continuing the scene.
encouraging you
Continue.
to escalate.
He's saying continue.
Just don't
Maria
bring in
continually
violence.
sips
We're not here
coffee
to fight the
and
cops.
proceeds to walk away.
Yeah, Alexei knows better than to anger the small woman. He has walked away.
We're
So,
currently getting out of the
look.
5-block blast radius.
I'll give you this, doll. You're cute. So maybe if you help me and the boys out, we could probably help you, eh? Right?
God. Honestly, if you're not satisfying your wife enough that she wants to polish your shoes, I doubt that there's anything you could do for me.
I gotta stop
Look, all right. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot, okay? But that aside, I can't let you feds just on my crime scene. I've got people I've got to report to, and they they haven't said anything that I'd have to listen to orders from no
Vol
woman.
walks back up at this
Sorry,
point.
God.
Don't worry. They've been informed. Yeah. Vol walks back up at this point and says, "Don't worry, they've been informed."
Good job, Walt.
Oh yeah, okay. Look, all right. You seem like a reasonable guy. I'm just trying to do my job. I heard my captain said I have to keep this place cordoned off, and that's what I'm doing. All right, take your little dame over there and step back. We'll let you know when you can come in.
We're here to try and keep people safe, just the same as you.
Safe. Oh, you mean by busting up people, coming in and stealing all the glory from everybody else? We're the guys who are actually out there putting our lives on the line, not you.
Yet, sir?
Look, I'm not a coroner. I'm just a beat cop. Well, actually, I'm a sergeant.
Would you be
so-
covering them if they had normal gunshot wounds in that manner?
Look, all I know is I saw hell in there. I'm out here trying to keep the rest of the people safe and away from all of this.
People.
Oh, now it's hell. I thought it was just regular bad guys killing bad guys.
And I leave it with that. Just
I meant what I said, okay? I don't need you correcting me.
Apparently you
I don't
do.
know. She seems to be doing quite well at it. I walk away.
How about this? You take your little tight ass and you walk right back to your little fucking car and drive off. We'll send you some information when you need it.
How about you make me?
Oh.
Look, I'm not afraid to smack up a dame in public.
Try it, short stack.
I turn right to him and I say,
the dwarf
and I say
simply,
with my
the dwarf comes back over.
I
you
say,
touch her,
hang
you
on a
die.
second. I'm going to channel divinity orders demand, but I'm only doing it on him. Because I can do it. Each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet must succeed a wisdom saving. No, wait, hang on. No, I'm not doing that one. I don't want to charm him. I want to do the intimidation version.
Ooh.
So what are you doing?
Paperwork. More paperwork.
I didn't
Check
bring
your
charm
magic,
spells to this, so
actually.
I'm not. I was gonna use
What?
fear basically, but I don't.
Check.
I have a question.
I'm not doing
Uh-oh.
anything. I'm just rolling my eyes at that.
The wife has a question.
Oh, I wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm a sorcerer and you said that magic is only allowed under certain circumstances, us being FBI, does that mean we're allowed?
Yes.
Wait, you're a sorcerer?
Ah.
This is the first we've
Oh,
heard
know
of
that
this.
info. You don't know that information.
We thought you were a
don't know
rogue.
that, or you know that Vol does not know that.
Yeah.
Check your actions tab.
Check my what?
Actions tab.
You do have things you can
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's what
Let
I
me
was, that's what I was asking.
go to actions. at the
I
bottom
have
one.
a lot of spells that would be really useful here, but I
hit
don't
close on
have
that.
them
I
prepared.
forgot
Hit
I have
close on that.
disguise self.
Yeah. Scroll down.
Hey, look! I said there was other avenues. You guys are just coming in through the front door.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
just like we're the
sweet
police,
mother of-
man.
Oh, I'm fucking badass.
Oh God.
Is she just like a
Now,
level
yes,
6
if you want to
wild,
kill someone with
wild
magic,
magic
that is
person?
not allowed. That is highly illegal. But
Johnny would have to. Johnny would have
you
to
do
step
have
in.
some other things you could use.
I am allowed
Oh,
to defend
here's the
myself.
thing. I have so many spells I could use, but I don't have any of them prepared because I came to fight.
Ice knife.
Wait, hang on a second. Do I actually have that spell yet?
There's a couple things you could do in this scenario, which would not be
You-
considered lethal,
Oh,
but
shit.
yes, you could do them.
Good sir,
ooh.
why did you give her so many things?
Because
That-
that's what sorcerers get, actually.
Oh God.
Sorcerers
I thought
are.
it was
Sorcerer
vicious
is
mockery.
basically the kid who got the Ferrari and you got the Honda Civic.
I gained my magic
Yeah,
through being a
accurate.
good boy. You gain
I
your
got
magic
that
through
shit
your
box that
parents
has the
fucking
fucking
someone.
V8 in it. She's got the goddamn.
B12.
It's the difference
Arsenal.
between free to play and the kid who got the parents' credit card.
Yeah. Oh God.
All right. All right.
You inherited the
Continuing on,
library.
okay,
They
so,
inherited the house.
Betty, do you want to try and cast a spell? Do you want to cast a spell on this guy?
Oh,
Please
vicious mockery.
don't.
I
Do
would not
vicious
recommend
mockery.
it. I would
We
not.
don't
didn't give
need
her
this
that.
fight.
What is this enlarged?
Vol is thinking at you. Please don't escalate this further. You hear Vol's
Can I
voice in
shrink
your
him?
head.
Oh
Can I
no.
make him tiny?
You could shrink
Oh.
him, yes.
Oh my god.
He
Oh,
becomes one size class smaller. So he's currently medium, so he would become.
Just do that and walk
Small.
away. Oh my god. Don't
Can
get
I
escalated.
leave?
Oh
Can
yes,
oh,
yes,
it's
you
even
can.
Shrink
better.
him and walk off?
What's even
You
better?
can. You can most certainly shrink him and walk off.
I would like to
But
try that.
I don't want to deal with that
You most certainly
paperwork.
can.
But that'd be
All right,
so
let's
funny.
see. Your resistance to it would be a 15. All right, let me see if he can resist it.
Oh my
I
god!
have
are
a
you
question. So
actually?
basically, the
No.
officer told her,
Oh no!
You watch as suddenly the sergeant shrinks one size down.
He's like eye
It's a
level
little
with Betty
shorter.
now.
Yep.
No, he goes from a medium-sized creature to a small.
Yeah, so he's
Oh.
eye level with Betty now.
That's exactly what I would do.
'Cause
Yes.
Betty's a halfling. She's a small
Okay,
creature.
Betty, he is now shrunk. Do you say anything to him?
Oh look, your size now matches your what's the word I'm looking for?
Your stature
Your
matches
attitude?
your personality.
Yeah, your stature now matches your personality. Goodbye.
The fact. Hey, boys, get these motherfuckers right here. Get them right now.
And you suddenly watch as all these officers are starting to run towards you guys. They're not pulling out guns. What do you guys do?
We did warn you.
As they start,
This is in view of the public.
All right, now I'm using my channel divinity on all of them. I'm gonna attempt to charm them all.
No, don't check off spells. This is narrative moments. I'm not making you use spell slots for this.
as
I just like to picture Maria just flipping around the BAR, still sipping the coffee, pointing it down the road.
no, as
Put the
Maria-
gun away.
as Betty walks off, you pretty much hear Kill in a little bit more stern voice. Are you sure you boys want to do that? We're the feds, after all.
No, channel divinity went off first. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let this go through. So
Okay, I didn't know you said no, and then you said yes. I'm
I'm
confused.
saying no. I'm not making you guys check off your spell slots for this. So, sorry, not to, but we're gonna have this. We're gonna let this happen narratively. Maria basically points her gun at them. Vol casts his channel divinity, and Kill. Your saying went off. You currently have in front of a mass view of public people. By the way, you guys have one just openly used magic. Two,
Yeah, which is a flex.
yes, you've openly used
Only
magic in
shrunk
public.
him.
Yes, magic is illegal.
You said we could because we're FBI.
Yes, but
You can.
it's illegal for common people.
It's also
Everybody
you
around
did definitely
the
commit a crime.
citizens didn't know we were FBI. They didn't know
So
we were.
basically,
And
what
this
you've
is
done
press.
is you've basically
Not my
like
problem.
There's also
negligent
the press here.
discharged magic in front of
Oh
people.
shit, where'd my channel divinity go?
So
Yep.
basically, that's like open carrying in public and just randomly firing a round off into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Last I checked, open carry was legal.
It is
But the
actually.
Firing
shooting
around
the
off, but-
ground, yeah.
So
It didn't hurt anybody.
everybody
into the
in the
ground.
area, with like literally everybody within my hearing or vision, like in this square, has to roll a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me.
Oh no!
Roll a percentage die, honestly, dude.
All right, hold on 1 second. I need to get this.
Not you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
No, I'm not charming
Oh.
you guys.
It's not friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically the cops. Just worry about them. But I am. It's going
I
to
would say-
everyone. Vol's
okay,
not being
so-
specific.
Keep him little.
83% of the cops, so I'd say about like only 3 of them failed. The three of them towards the back failed this, but the others kind of like rushed up, and they made that. You guys don't need to make the save. This is for hostile entities.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
It's
they're
technically
currently charmed.
everything.
Well, actually, no,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna say that
casting it on
3
all parties.
resisted, but the rest failed. There we go. I'm gonna go with that.
And a lot of the crowd also is now paying
Yeah.
attention to me.
Yeah.
Cease and
you're gonna be in the front
desist.
news. You're gonna be in the front page
Wait,
of the
hang on, I should do
paper.
that in Vol's voice. Cease and desist.
And then kill.
We have authority over this crime scene. You are here to maintain order. Now do your jobs.
And now kill. What were you gonna say?
Kill pretty much was going to use his divine channel divinity, which is emissary of peace, since, well, just so that bullets don't go flying.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
does only last one turn. I'm just trying to diffuse it.
Oh yeah, no. So that's what, 6 seconds?
Yeah,
That's
no,
6
but
seconds.
they all hear me, they believe me, and it will stop. But I'm just trying to make a statement.
And then Kill reinforced it with his Emissary of Peace.
And the dwarf was
Basically, good cop, bad cop with a little chaos in the middle.
Yeah, the dwarf was also like half reaching for the shield that's sitting on his back, like, oh, please don't start pulling guns.
Out of curiosity, did the short red man, did he fail his wisdom save?
Oh yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
no,
would
he's
have
not
had
winning this.
disadvantage on that,
Oh,
so
that's
yes, he
kick
would
hard.
have failed.
After my statement, before the silence fails, I say, "You'll get your moment in the paper. We work behind the scenes anyway."
And you suddenly see what looks to be just like a regular cop. He's like running up. He's like, "What the, Sarge? The captain's on the Sarge?
Don't you look at me.
You shrunk him to that size.
Hang on, is she holding concentration on this, or is this
Yes.
just an effect? Okay,
Oh, so,
so
if
you
I
can drop
stop
that
it-
whenever you want.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
when I
you can
stop
end it whenever you want."
So it's like a timed buff or debuff.
No, it's a concentration. So when
For
You are
one
holding
lose
concentration.
For 1 minute, you have 1 minute of him being shrunk.
Oh, okay.
We've probably used about 20
That
seconds.
wasn't even
of it.
bad at all. Why are they throwing a
6
fit?
seconds, actually.
It's been more than a round. There's been a lot of talking before
Well-
he called the guys
Well,
over.
remember, D&D time logic is Dragon Ball Z time logic.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Ha! Got you to admit it.
One word takes 3 weeks.
So, continuing on.
I didn't have to use a spell slot, but I did use my Channel Divinity for the day.
No, you didn't.
No,
this,
we didn't.
This is a narrative moment. I'm letting
Okay.
these things just happen.
All right, perfect.
It's good to get back into this. It's good to play with you guys again.
Yeah.
Continuing on. God damn it. Sarge, captain's on the phone. He's pissed beyond all hell.
What does he want?
Apparently off feds. You gotta let him in. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
We tried to make things easy.
Oh
I say, like, standing next to him and looking down at him with a disapproving expression. We tried to make things easy for you. And I
We
just
wanna
Father is
do-
not happy.
I'm remembering this. I will remember this.
Oh, I'm
Especially
sure you
you,
will.
you little bitch.
I'm just gonna laugh. He's stopping now.
I won't
The
pretend
laughing
she didn't
matches
deserve that
1-to-1.
comment, but I also am struggling to hold back my laughter. I'm sorry. And I just walk away and start
Let's just
looking
sing
at the bodies.
I can't go home like this.
Oh, trust me, it won't last much longer.
You kind of just see Kill just bridge his
Oh.
nose and just shake his head a little.
Even better. The little fucker now has like magical allergic reaction, so it doesn't all come back correctly.
No, no, no.
No, we're not causing long-term harm. We're embarrassing this man.
I wouldn't say it'd be permanent. It'd just be like parts of him stay small for like a week.
The other cops are just like, yeah, okay, what?
Which parts?
Exactly.
Ugh. I hate both of you.
I love this moment.
Continuing on. The cops begrudgingly let you all through. There are some dirty looks, and some of them spit at your feet.
Yeah.
As
Nothing
I'm
you can
walking
do
through,
can insult me.
just spit at my
Fuck
feet.
off.
I just flip them off and
Paul's
keep
just
going.
walking meditation, just no facial expression.
You do see a couple of cameras going off, taking pictures of you all.
Hence the no facial expression.
Yep.
Just serious.
And you are currently at the crime scene. Most of the bodies that haven't been taken off by the coroner, there's like 3 bodies right now, and they're currently like exposed inside the. It's
Kill
think of this
cut-
place as like it would have been a diner. There's no obvious signs that you guys can see of forced entry. Like there are like a lot of excuse me.
lot of entry points.
Yeah, there are a lot of entry points. It's a diner, so people could come in through the back door or through the front. The kitchen is all in shambles. The tables are thrown everywhere and stuff like that. You guys have walked into what looks to be like it was a violent scene, except for from the outside, it looks perfectly normal. There's no damage whatsoever.
Kill kind of leans down, grabs his handkerchief from his pocket, and kind of puts it in front of his mouth, and examines one of the bodies that he's closest to.
Okay. Well, first we're going to go with Maria, because she walked off first and made the roll. Maria, as you're examining bodies, these are mostly been torn apart, what looks like by a beast of some kind.
Like claw marks or acidy burning marks?
Like claw marks and such.
I would like to roll medicine on one.
1 second.
When
Alexi,
time comes.
you also notice pretty much the same thing. You also notice that there's no bullet holes anywhere in here. So this wasn't done with guns.
This was not a normal hit. Normal hit would probably be Tommy gun or something of that nature. Someone really want to send a message with this shit.
And Vol, go ahead and make your roll.
All right, 1 second. Medicine.
After he rolls,
All
I have a
right.
question.
Nice. All right. I'm examining specifically the body with the green sheet.
That's already been
That
taken
one's
off.
already in the gurney.
I'm looking at
that
the
one's
gurney.
in the medical van. If you're trying to go and run out, you'd have to go and talk to the coroner for that one specifically. Is that what you were wanting to do?
Yeah, I wanted to look at that body specifically. So
Okay,
I would
so
like to actually, you know what? Let's actually say is I go over and talk to the coroner, tell him, "Can you hold? We need you to hold."
Okay,
this
so
order."
pause for that one. Let me answer Maria's question. Go on ahead.
So from the marks and everything else, what would I have to roll to see if it was Fey?
That would be an Arcana, and it'd be a pretty hard check, so disadvantage Arcana. So just hit the dis button and then roll Arcana.
Even if I work in Arcana already all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Negative mark.
Oh, just hit the dis. We'll do that.
Oh, it's bottom. Absolute trash.
Yeah, this is not an Arcana. Well, this isn't like Fey magic or anything like that, from what you can tell. But you're a little kind of stumped, like, this isn't what. Okay, yeah, no. All right, Vol, we're gonna go over to you with the coroner.
As I walk on over, I say, "I know this is going to be probably your least favorite order of the day, but I need you to hold the transport for now. We need to take a look at some of these bodies, specifically.
Sure, whatever you say, man.
Yeah, specifically the one with the green stain. If you mind helping me unload them."
Yeah, sure. He's a young
I
African
flash
man.
my credentials as we do this. Like,
He's a young African American guy. It looks like taking up a job that most people wouldn't want to do. And he is obviously nervous being around you. One, you're white, and two, you've just flexed very powerful magic on people.
Take this. Look at the size of my schween.
I make it very clear in my emotions, everything, that I'm trying to convey no hostility at all to him. Just like
he is a little thrown off because you're trying to be polite and cordial and not just ordering.
All right. Do you have any medical training yourself?
Sir, I just do my job. It's one of the few jobs I could get. Nobody else wanted to take up the coroner job, so that's just what I do.
It's important work at the end of the day. These people need to get to the final resting place, and you're one step along on the journey.
Well, thank you there, boss.
I'm gonna nod. And I'm gonna... Are we, like, off in an alley separate from the crime scene? Or is this, like, more or less...
It's kind of still in public area.
But is it in the crime scene cordon?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna begin examining the bodies or taking pictures, and I'm gonna tell you...
Okay, well, with your roll that you made, we'll just carry that over onto this.
Yes.
You notice as you pull the sheet off, this does not look like a human.
Mm.
The closest thing that you could make this to would be a ghoul.
Oh shit.
And there's not any obvious damage to this one,
Well, casualties on
other
both sides.
than a couple of gunshots, which probably stopped it.
Are there any other bodies that were like this?
Honestly, so I didn't try and look too hard at these.
I understand.
This is something I'm going to have to go to church for.
I can genuinely say that might be helpful. These are not natural creatures, as you know. Were there any others?
I did not know that, sir. I'm just doing my job.
Don't worry. We're here for those. Now, were there any others?
To my knowledge, I do not know, sir.
Okay.
All right, back
Great.
into the
I'm
crime
gonna
scene
let
with
him
the rest
step
of you.
away, and yeah, that's me.
Yep. All right, jumping back scene. All right, you're currently all still in the crime area. Anyone else wanting to do anything?
Are there any like marks on the inside of the area that shows like claw marks, gunshot, gun holes?
Roll a perception.
All right. And that one.
Not that you can see. Johnny, Betty, anything that you guys would like to
Are
do?
there any bites anywhere on these people?
Need you to roll a perception.
For medicine.
Roll perception.
Perception.
Yes.
Mhm.
If
Do
you
the
wanna
rolls.
determine cause of death, that'd be medicine. If you want to look it over, perception. If you want to search it, investigation.
God, the RNG gods hate me today.
Not that you can really tell. Johnny,
Scanning.
I'm trying to give you all something to do in the scenes. That way, not everybody's just that it's not just completely dominated by people.
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm
be
like-
that.
So they just look like they were.
I mean, not really. We already dealt with the
Should we get
so-
some like investigating background music of some kind?
Sure. If someone wants to play something.
you have any
I was
thoughts?
gonna. Let me see. Is Fredbot still in? Oh no, he got kicked out.
Yeah, but if you just go to Music Bot, he will join whatever channel you're in when you request.
I will smack you.
It's investigating music.
So how do you do it? Oh,
What about
yep.
like Pink Panther?
Sure, do it.
The copyright.
We're out of
We're all
key enough.
being
We'll be
sued.
fine.
DMCA.
And while you're
Very
doing
well
that,
said, yeah.
Johnny, anything you'd like to do?
And we already dealt with the cops. And you all have already made a mess. So
You're welcome.
Sure.
Johnny's disapproval dad face. If you could see the emotions on
He
his
doesn't
face,
have
is
facial expression.
He has a jaw.
just the you don't even have
mean,
he just
I
looks that way.
like to imagine he has a lot of articulation of the eye specifically.
yes.
So the fist,
Uh-huh.
or the
He has
face,
link eyes.
what was the
Face
robot
of-
from Rogue One?
More like anime eyes. I would no, not like
No.
actually,
No.
but like that
No.
level of expression.
No.
Mm.
No, he has link eyes. He can convey entire sentences with his eyes.
I can't think of the robot's name from Rogue One. The fucking sarcastic ass robot.
TK. TK.
Yeah, there you go.
I just watched Rogue One the other day.
Yeah. So that is Johnny.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
less
don't know how to
snarky.
pull the music bot in. One of you have to do it.
Tristan, can you help? I don't know where to find for
I have no
Yeah,
perms,
Johnny's
don't ask
basically
me.
just recording every single one of your transgressions.
It's going in the book.
Johnny's a grudge bearer.
Let's go. Yep.
No.
wonder if you can look up the name of a YouTube video and find it that way.
It doesn't pull by YouTube anymore.
They pull up quite a bit, but yeah, it is limited now that YouTube
It will
doesn't.
pull from YouTube, but you can't directly pull from a YouTube link. That's the difference.
Continuing on. All right. Val, do you walk back in to the area and convey your information?
No. I use my. How far away am I?
You're within like the same. Like it's not that far. I'd say
Am I
you're
within 50 feet?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. One by one, you just start hearing, "We have a situation. Come to the coroner's van." Each of you, just in your head, is my voice. Just come to the coroner's van. Come to the coroner's van. Come to the. Oh my!
Hey, there we go.
Play Dick Tracy music.
Yeah, that's what. I need to try and pull it in.
Anyway.
Or LA Noir.
Ooh, that would work as well. So a couple decades later, but yeah.
Similar style.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Someone
the amount
else
of
have to pull it.
anachronisms already in this. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, go ahead. You do that.
I think they were into like there was a lot of band music back then.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little upbeat for your quarantine right now.
We found a bunch of dead people. Woo! Time to party! Hey!
Right?
So, do you all walk out to the corner span?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody's at the corners van, and
Body's uncovered. I've
Yep.
let the other guy go back and step away because I can tell he's feeling uncomfortable here.
Is there any kind of smell?
oh,
other
kill
than
stays.
just dead body.
Okay, cool. Now that you're actually looking at it, you don't smell a dead body. Well, you smell dead bodies.
You smell
There's
death.
a couple. There's already like a couple of bodies in the van, and there are some in pieces. So yeah, you smell the viscera.
But nothing unusual.
No, nothing. Not with this much death around in one area. That's a smell you'll never get over. Oof.
Vol doesn't have his good investigation spells, and he is sad about this.
But okay, Vol, convey your information.
Well, I guess earlier we'd have casualties on both sides. Seems that is the case. I gesture down to this body below me, which is visibly non-human, despite being wounded, dead looking. Does it appear undead in nature?
I will let everybody roll an investigation on that.
Could I roll a religion check for it? I'm
Nope.
worse at religion, never mind. I'm way better at investigation. Wait,
Mean
no, I'm actually
perception.
not. I'm really good at seeing things
Investigation.
and not
It's
figuring
an
them out.
investigation.
Yeah, I'm really not good at investigation. Vol can find things, he just doesn't know what they are.
Johnny, Maria, and Alexi. You all notice this guy's wearing like pretty. This ghoul that you're now all seeing is wearing pretty decent clothes. It's not like somebody excavated a dead body and reanimated it. If this guy's a ghoul, he was probably turned fairly recently.
Question. In
Necromancer
this universe,
from
are
earlier.
ghouls caused by
I
vampires?
say calmly.
No, ghouls are a particularly aggressive undead.
They're not caused by anything in particular.
This
Necromancer would be the best thing to cause them.
Okay.
and I'm looking over at the group, having made this connection. Right, just it seems our necromancer friend from the suburbs is back. This is a problem. We need
Bless
to.
you.
We will.
This is recent.
Yeah.
Whoever did this is probably still near those areas.
We
Or
already
has
warned.
only just left.
We already warned Tracy that there was something afoot. This is. We
A
should
bit
tell him
more.
there's undead involved. This is potentially clear a very large coordinates, search this area very thoroughly situation. I don't want to start pushing for that immediately. But there's going to be more than one of these. Coroner says they only found one, but that's a lot of bodies for one ghoul. Even one so smartly dressed.
So there's only one goal out of 25 bodies.
And with the bullet holes in him, someone really struggled to put this one down. So possibly stronger magic.
Can I raise hand?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to roll to frisk the body?
Ew.
You don't need to roll anything. You can just start checking the body.
Okay, I wish to frisk the body, check its pockets.
Okay. You find a wallet.
Okay, I wish to open wallet.
Okay. Oh God, no! People wouldn't just have ID cards in their fucking wallets at this time period, would they?
I think
Nope.
the Social Security card was invented about that time.
No, later. That's later. That's during the Great Depression.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
the
it's
Social
not far
Security Act
off.
was really early on in the Depression. It was one of the
Fancy
first
dress though. He probably has like a business card or something.
Well,
Yeah.
he's no.
So first thing I'd be looking for is
What do
You do see
license
money. You see money.
and up.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm initially checking for driver's license, any form of registration, library cards, any cards or anything that would have a name, business card, possibly a card that says he's noted some kind of club or league, any of that kind of stuff.
You don't see that. He doesn't carry in the.
Because I list off about like 7 different cards right there.
Yeah. One, he doesn't have a driver's license. He doesn't have any ID or anything like that. No library card. You do see like he's got money though. He's got like $30 in his wallet. That's a
Okay, and-
lot of money to be carrying around.
He didn't have any kind of business cards, calling cards, notes, anything else additional stuff in the wallet, just the money, nothing else.
He's got some money, like a pack of matches, some cigarettes in his pockets too.
Are the matches branded or are they garden variety?
The matches do have a business name on them.
Cool, that's one piece of identification. In the matchbook, is there anything written within the matchbook or just the matchbook?
Oh,
that
sorry,
has
on the
branding?
matchbook, it was the matchbook had a business on it.
Okay, no other pieces of paraphernalia or anything else?
He had,
Rings, jewelry,
let's see,
major
those things
identifying
probably
marks.
also would have been taken away. Other than the wallet on him, God, I'm wondering I'm wondering because I'm trying to think of the best way to answer your question there, Kai. Give me a second.
See, this is why you should have let me take all those necromancer spells.
It's like Vol casts Hallow, just all the undead die. It's
Well,
like,
no,
yeah,
I had one that was like that I could have picked.
yeah. If you to answer your question though, if you cast bless on the body, it's probably not gonna do anything. It would probably bless it though, so it.
I
would
know
probably
it'd be a
not-
role play bless. It wouldn't. I would
it
do a
not-
blessing,
it
but
would
I
not- You're
also
basically
can't.
consecrating it.
Yeah,
so
that I would do, but I can't
Yeah.
really do that in public due to my religion.
Yeah.
Being awkward, so I don't do that, even though I
Okay, so there
really
were
want
IDs.
to.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he did have an ID card. His name is
I do sprinkle holy water on it.
Italian names. Go.
Antonio.
Mario.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Antonio. Hang on 1 second. Give me.
We're not gonna need to remember this guy's name.
I know, but I want a decent one.
Antonio. Antonio. Insert last name here.
Antonio
Aldo?
Russo.
Antonio
That's the
Russo.
most
There we go.
common Italian American last name.
Yeah. It's Antonio Russo. So that answered your question there, Kai. So he did have ID. I was
Okay.
like driver's license. I was like, I don't think they really. I think people just drove if you had the car.
Yeah, I don't think they had
I think
at that
just
time.
if you could get a car, you probably were qualified to drive it.
I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
been addicted to watching videos that they've made from the 20s and the 30s
They did
and
have
the
driving
40s.
lessons though.
And like in the 20s, it was completely different than in the 30s. Like in just the span of 10 years, they made, paved roads and lights and
Yeah,
like
the 20s was really just the car getting going, and the
it
roads were
was
shit.
it was bad. It was chaotic.
Yeah, I did some
Yeah,
research.
so-
There were
Yeah,
IDs.
it's
Yeah.
a little weird that we show
Yeah,
up
so
in a car.
yeah, that's why I
anyway.
answered Kai's question. He does have ID. So his name is Antonio Ruscio. There is a club name, which that's weird. So he got a matchbook from a club. It's called the Cabaret.
Hmm.
God.
That's all it is. It's just called the Cabaret. But Antonio Ruscio and his matchbook says the Cabaret. All right,
There's no
continuing scene.
identifying marks with
Well,
like
I guess
where he lives.
we should maybe go there.
His ID does have his house of registration on it.
Okay.
It's an apartment not too far from this area.
You see Vol just like quietly saying something under his breath while holding something in a pocket.
Well, no, that means everybody'd have to roll a perception to see if they notice that.
Would you like them to? Because that's what I'm doing.
Yes, everybody roll a perception.
I'm like...
Everybody that's in the
clericking.
scene right now. And then I'm gonna switch to kill.
I'm trying to be really
Do I
nonchalant.
perceive
about
it?
Like I'm also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm also with my other hand just like manipulating a camera. Like
I want better perception.
yeah, Vol perception is spooky.
That's
Except when I roll low.
well, yeah, perception isn't your highest thing, but you're very charismatic.
I think I'm. Am I the most charismatic person in the group?
No.
With
No.
15?
Gary has an 18.
Yeah. Wait, who?
Sorry,
Betty.
Betty has an 18.
Okay.
I have 20 charisma.
And
Okay.
you're spooked. Yeah. You do have some very charismatic people. Y'all could charm your way into a lot of scenarios. Y'all just usually choose violence.
Yeah, we are
Woke up
just.
today and
We're
chose
very
violence.
charming. We're very charming, but we're also very. I think.
To
I
my
think the idea is.
defense.
The dwarf
all-
cannot.
You know
Charismatic
what happened
charm
here?
his way
You know what I
in.
think has happened here is we all have this perception of how the feds work, and we've just subconsciously become the feds.
Shoot first.
And I'm for
deal
this.
with
I love
later.
it. Let's do it.
Assholes, fuck it.
Y'all are
We're so-
one bad incident away from a Waco.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
It
we
was
can
on
only
the
get
inside
fired.
gonna be-
somehow.
This is why Johnny does not approve of this assignment. But Tracy's Tracy's in charge and he listens.
Oh,
He'd sooner watch the rest
Jolly.
of you get locked
Yeah, he's
up.
not Jolly. He's Johnny. And he's not Johnny.
he's not, yeah, he doesn't do jolly. I guess anyone. Yeah, that's the
Anyone else care?
three, and then yeah, Vol's the one who's initiated. Yeah, Maria, you see Vol doing a couple of weird things over there. Kind of looks priestly. You're not sure what language though. That eludes you. Wait, can you speak that language?
I don't think she can.
Oh, I'm checking.
Write something in chat in that language.
Yeah, that's true.
What language?
It doesn't show up because I don't know why.
What language would it have been in?
It was my
Your
it was
native
like
tongue?
Norse, like native.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's not.
If Alexi had
Common
noticed, he
turtle.
probably would have gotten a little bit of hint
Yeah,
of it.
does it
but...
show up? Yeah, no, it's Norse. So
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Then
no, I'm not speaking Dwarvish. If I was speaking Dwarvish, it'd be different.
it's
but
a
I could
similar.
do it.
It's like you know how to speak. It's like the different dialects of Spanish. He might, if he had noticed, he might have gotten a couple
It's a
bits
little
of it, but
further
he didn't
off
notice
of
it.
Russian than you'd think, but yeah.
He
But
said religion.
yep, it's an old faith. Whatever it is, that's an old faith.
Do I just hear an angry Norseman screaming across the sky strapped to a hammer?
No,
You do not.
no, I do not invoke Thor for this. Actually, I have no idea which Nordic god deals with the undead. Let me figure that out.
Hell, maybe.
I mean, Hell would be the god dead, yeah, but I guess it is Hell. Yeah, I'm literally I'm invoking a rite of Hell. That's depressing.
Yeah, hell.
Yep, that'd be hell.
Every single thing you guys do.
I'm
Johnny's
very
just sitting there
quiet, very
observing.
non-obvious. The only
I've gotta-
reason
I've gotta
Maria
be the one
gets
to keep
anything is
track of
because
all
she's
you
right
people.
here. At a distance, it really doesn't look like
He's
much.
got to play present.
You already casted three. You already casted 3 fucking spells in view of the public.
I didn't technically cast a spell, and what I so
On a
what I
public
did was
officer.
more socially acceptable because I used
No,
holy
it's not.
magic.
No.
Well,
Talk about the law
technically,
here.
honestly, Betty is the one who's broken the law the most.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
all
Maul
I
is
did was
channeling
diffuse.
divinity, which is it's a weird gray area. He used some
It's-
priestly
it's-
shit. It's so
Yeah, Johnny
gray
doesn't play
area.
great.
I know, but it is
Johnny
literally
doesn't
the
play
priest coming in and breaking up the fight, so people are put off guard, but they kind of respect it a little.
Yeah, the public's put off guard.
But they're not concerned in the same way they were when suddenly the man shrunk to half his size.
All right. Suffice to say, yeah, Johnny has got his feelings. I want to switch over to kill scene because I have some stuff I gotta.
Okay,
dump on
go.
Kill. All right, kill. You're still sitting there observing these bodies, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So kill. I need you to roll a perception with an advantage for me.
Advantage? Okay.
God has spoken.
Because this makes sense for now that you're alone.
Ooh. It was a good advantage.
Okay. All right. Kill. You know these guys are a member of a family. And you know this family. It's
Is it
one of the
your
families
family?
that's ahead of yours in the hierarchy.
Oh no.
Like the
So
dead people.
someone just caused a hit. You didn't hear about the ghoul, so you don't know about that part. But you thought you recognized some of these guys because you've seen them before at some meetups.
Mm-hmm.
And you do recognize you recognize one of the guys, like what you can see from his mangled corpse, and you know this is this is tied close to your family, at least mob wise.
So, well, right now, Kill is thinking someone is trying to either pick off people that are potentially working with the Elm Charger family, or try and get close to knock off another family.
That's about all you kind of know.
Mm-hmm.
Bad things.
And normally, doesn't spell good for if someone gets caught in between it.
True. But whatever's going on, it's tied to you. It's tied to your family, or at least it's your overarching family, as in the mob sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you were still part of that.
Alright. Is there anything else that I pick up on while I'm observing?
Well, now that you're closer into the crime scene, you do feel the undead.
Do I feel it like it's still active?
No, it's like trace.
Okay. So, undead were here, killed a bunch of people.
Or at least necromantic forces were here.
Okay.
How powerful they are, you don't know. All you know is that it was here, just by assuming that it's such a faint amount of it.
Is there a regular cop inside as well, or no?
No, they're still holding back the press and actually dealing with the whole situation you guys caused.
Okay.
You're welcome.
We gave them more work. Hooray.
Sucks to
It
be
was fixed
them.
anyway.
Well, Kill
Press
What
are
did he
being
do?
very insistent right now.
looks around at the other two bodies some more, or see if he can find any identifiers like pendants, certain rings, and all that fun stuff. See if there's anything that.
Because you would know what you're looking for, I would say that you do find, like, sewed inside of their jackets is you can make up the name of the family that's over yours.
Okay.
So I would say you went through the bodies and started checking, and it's like, yep. These are
Next
all
month.
guys related.
16th. Or 6th.
Kill exits out and goes to where the rest of his party went to. Kind of
Okay.
politely excuses himself past everyone and doesn't try to push his way through, but kind of just tells people, "Excuse me, large person coming through."
Okay. You make your way through.
Where is he going?
No, he's coming up to you guys.
Oh.
He's doing Mr. Horsey thing.
What are you doing, Kill? You're at the body now. You can see that it's a ghoul.
So that's why I sense necrotic stuff. Right.
Yep.
Also, I know potentially who these people are. I'm not going to say
really?
it while out in the open.
Well, we did find an ID on one.
We've been taking pictures, correct? Yes, I've been taking pictures, I know.
Yes.
Going on our scrapbook.
Kill.
Yes.
I don't know if you're thinking about it, but I'm gonna make your character do it.
Oh no.
You open the jacket on the body,
All right.
and you see the same emblem on the inside of the jacket.
So he was also a member of them too.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Love you.
No. This is definitely someone that wants them off. Offed. But who?
Oh, usually they strike up the totem pole.
This one is hitting someone just above, well, the Elm Charger.
Think your sister's been angry again?
No, this is unlike her.
Also, it's
Good.
necromancy, not
Yeah,
something your sister would
yeah, and I look back and I look at him dead in the eye and say, "Good."
Wow, stepsis, what's with all these corpses?
Shut up.
Why does that sound like a Seinfeld? What's up with these corpses? Like, what's up with the? I can't do a Seinfeld voice. I don't even know what's good.
What's up with these corpses? They're just
Yeah.
everywhere.
There's too many
Usually
fucking
you
corpses.
take them, you do your experiments, and then you leave them away. You don't leave them in the house.
That has to be the head coroner. The head coroner has to be like that. I just like to picture all the corpses are coming into the morgue. And he's giving instructions, and that's what he says.
I'm gonna need Tracy's approval on to ask something of someone.
We need to tell Tracy what's going on here. This is
Yep.
serious. And
Do y'all leave the crime scene?
I put a gesture at the two like full corner vans. This one of these. I think we take this body with us.
Do we have room to take a corpse?
We have a paddy
And-
wagon.
Yeah, but
it would
Kill
be
takes
tight.
up most of it.
Where
Yeah,
are
Kill
you
does take
planning
up a
to
lot
put
of-
that?
Kill just has to stand astride it the whole way back.
Where are you
Let's not
planning
take
to
the
store
corpse.
this?
Let's
Because
not-
it's not
let's-
going in my armory.
It's fine. It'll
The
be
hell, it's fine.
I would say
It's-
we just leave it with
I'll
the
never be able
coroners.
to get the
You
smell out.
you watch as you start pushing the body away. The sergeant comes back. Hey!
No, we're not taking it with us. We chose not to. I think
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
we were discussing taking it.
Yeah.
Vol voted for it and then changed his mind.
Okay.
Kills.
So you all are heading back to the precinct?
Yep.
I mean, we could drive around the area and see if we find that club potential link.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
We will radio a report in for now and start running circles, just spreading out, looking over the neighborhood, seeing if we see any.
Confirm with me. Is this area that we're at close to where
Did you just say confirm with me, Arl?
we're
Okay,
at?
sorry.
Is it close to
Oh,
where
right.
the
Yeah, where
Elm-
are we right? We're in
Elm
Brooklyn
Char-
right now.
Elm Charger and the other family work within, correct?
It's a bit of ways, but yeah, you're getting closer to Elm Charge territory.
All right.
You might have hinted at don't turn down this road a couple of times. Take this way.
Okay.
All right.
Seems like you're familiar with you.
let's just say I know old routes. Most of them you don't want to go down.
Oh, thank you for
No,
that.
mostly you don't want to go down them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're
He's not
we're
going to
a, we're a
admit that, though.
concerning target. They won't openly antagonize us unless we piss them off. I'd gather.
That's
They're gonna
what
try and
you
avoid
think.
us. I'm saying they'll likely try and avoid us. It's not a fight they necessarily want to pick if we're not bothering them.
Your naivety is endearing.
I don't think it's naive in this case.
All right. Well,
Do we see anything called the cabaret?
Okay. Y'all are rolling around. God, this is good driving music and talking. I kind of just want to let you guys sit back and have conversations.
I'm down for that. Well, we said it'd be a heavy RP
Well, yeah,
session back
hey,
in.
Betty, yeah, you got anything you want to say to these guys? This is your first time out in the field with them. You've not seen them actually working, and this is how they work. Well, one, you caused a bit of chaos yourself. Yeah, y'all
I
have
only
a
use magic
conversation about
because I
this for a
had to
minute.
solve it.
And
One,
they're
because most
talking
of
to
you
you.
did not know that Mary or that Betty was
Yeah, we were.
any type of magic
So,
caster.
Betty, I never seen you do magic before. Didn't know that was in your repertoire. Hey, you figure more for a rogue, honestly.
Never been that pissed off before, I guess.
Well, fair enough. Seems to suit you. How do you come by it? Magic, that is.
I was born.
Actually,
back?
I don't know why Vol's speaking like this. His voice is more
Yeah,
this one. This is more Vol.
Warlord would have to go with that part because
I was gonna say,
So,
aren't people just born with innate magic or something?
yes,
Well,
that
sorcerers,
is very
yes.
much a
That's very
possibility.
much just how they
And you don't
their
really
magic.
know. You don't really know how you came to magic. Your
When
mom didn't
I-
have it, and you don't know your dad.
When
So
did
probably
I
came from Dad.
notice? How old was I when
Puberty.
I realized that
Puberty
I
She
usually
had
where you-
scales.
No.
Okay, that's potentially so much more concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Or just hilarious if it's a wild mage.
But yeah, no, you came into your magic at puberty.
Alright. How old am I?
I'd say Betty is mid-20s. She's not old. at
Yeah,
all.
we
did you not have it in the
Yeah.
character sheet?
I didn't actually
No.
write all that back stuff for her.
No, because we really just decided that she was just like the
Originally
Ghostbusters
just-
secretary. So she
yeah.
sat around the same age. Just
Yeah,
young secretary.
I was
having
gonna
to
guess
work,
you're like
there
late
you go.
20s, early 30s maybe. Like late 20s.
Yeah, late
20s makes
20s.
sense.
Yeah, you're late 20s. And yeah, you came into your magic in your puberty. Your mom was very surprised that you had magic because she didn't even think that anyone in her family was magical.
Okay.
All you know is that your great-great-grandmother was from Europe. You're not exactly sure where.
Don't know Dad.
Nope. Do not know
I
Dad.
think a pattern here with not knowing my father's.
Oh no!
Think about it. Oh,
Well, damn
no.
dark. I didn't want to. I just wanted to leave it ambiguous.
If it makes you feel any better, my dad was an absolute shithead.
I'll have to explain after the stream's over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
In my adopted
But,
father was a papist. We all make do.
I also am referring specifically to Vol's dad, not my dad. I love my dad.
Yeah.
Continuing on.
Well, that explains why all you're so murder hobo. Daddy issues all around.
Oh.
Shut up.
No, Vol is the antithesis of the murder hobo.
Yeah.
Unless it's undead or other monsters.
But my father, or it's not my
Then
fault. My
Theft is
father's
out.
basically Alexander Anderson.
Oh no.
But
But
yeah,
so
no,
it's
the most people come into magic if they are of like natural magical bloodlines, usually around puberty. You know, when your hormones start kicking in. That's usually when your magical awaken if you're born innately magical in this world. Most people have to study magic. You were born with it.
Awesome. I'm badass.
I mean, yes. In this case.
And any of you who know anything about magic, which would be quite a few of you actually, good to ask some questions. Like I said, this is a little bit of dialogue moment. We got driving music on.
That's what I was asking. I was just curious how you come by magic. I think we've got a couple varieties in here. I know Alexei, yours is more through study, correct?
It's a bit of study and self-learning, but I don't normally affect people. Mine is more on equipment.
Everyone has their specialties. I'm best at dealing with people. Well, by comparison. I mean, you see me in action. I can spot anything. I'm not very good at figuring out what it is or how it works.
Maria,
I keep
roll
doing
an
Vol's voice.
Arcana.
Doing the wrong
Is
voice.
normal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to set up. Wanna roll shit? Rolled shit.
It was almost a 20. Anytime a 2's rolled.
Ah, damn it! I'd love to give that plot hook.
I will come.
Because if I spoil it for you all, you're all gonna
it's 10:30
you
at
all
night,
lose your
right?
shit.
Oh
No,
no!
keep it a
sand in my
secret.
eye.
We failed to find it
roll
this
again.
time. There will be another
Okay.
time.
Yeah, Mary. Here's one thing.
Sure.
Remember
I
what
can
I
tell
told
you. I'm just gonna type it to you real quick. Give me a sec.
And don't share it if it's not a character.
Oh
appropriate.
no, it's gonna be just a Waya.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling Wyatt, don't share it if it's not character appropriate.
Yeah,
for her
don't
to
say
share
anything.
It.
Be completely
Please don't
silent.
tell us. This is a mystery for us.
Yeah, he does that. He thinks you're playing.
What? Go see you whispering to your wife.
Yeah, we're talking to each other. Yeah.
God is whispering in her ear.
I'm
That's
not
not
that
better
far.
either.
Dummy rolls while we're waiting.
What are we rolling for?
Just
I have no idea.
boredom.
Oh.
Passing the time.
Mine was a shits for giggles manual disadvantage.
See who gets. Oh well, Kill beat me on his 40-20. Yeah, everyone roll 420. Let's see who wins. Oh, okay.
Fucking cheetahs.
Johnny.
All right, continue scene. All right,
19.
I've my little bee has flown and put his.
What has the bee done?
Bad
Oh,
things.
no.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
What the fuck? Warlord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alexei pulls out a small book and writes down in it, "Don't piss off the short woman." And he closes it, sticks it back in his coat.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, they asked you about like how did you learn magic there, Betty? Like, how did you come into all these powers and things like that?
Mama fucked a dragon.
I don't know.
No scales.
I haven't heard it.
No scales.
Perhaps I get it from my absent sperm donor.
That is an interesting way to refer to one's father, but alright. Sorry you didn't know.
Shoot and scoot.
Okay.
Blast and pass.
Vol continues driving, now heading
But yeah,
back.
no. Look at your features on your character sheet, and it should explain a lot of your the stuff about you. No peeking anyone else.
We can't see it.
Oh no, I'm talking to another particular person who's sitting in the same room.
I don't even know how to do that.
I'm not.
Clearly is
I'm
already
not going to
peeved
turn
because he
around. Calm
Immediately
down.
responded when you
Show
said,
her the things, but Ghost, I'll let you look, but you don't spoil a word.
Okay,
Well,
you need me. You
Just
need
show
her
me
to
the page.
look.
Just
Go
ignore
her
it.
so she
Turn
can
away.
look at her features and see what her
Oh,
what type of things she is on her
"Look at the
character
tab and
sheet.
look away."
okay. So you want either the abilities tab. So it's a.
Or the skill
Yeah,
set.
it's gonna be under abilities.
Or, sorry, yeah.
It's under abilities.
There you go.
And features. Ghost, you can look at it just to help her out and see like what type of thing she.
Features, not okay.
Yeah, it's under features. It's under the features section.
Okay.
Oh, well,
There's nothing there. Just-
Nope. You're looking at feats, not features.
not do that.
Yeah, that one.
That's
Okay.
the type of magic caster you are.
Just this stuff here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm not. Oh. Oh.
I'm very concerned.
That evil
Wait,
laugh.
no.
Ah.
Is she?
Why are you like this?
Is she? Oh my God, she's a wild mage.
Shut up!
He ruined it. He ruined it.
You were too
That-
dramatic with it.
No,
This is true.
that's the, listen.
Ghost, not Wyatt.
No,
That was that motherfucker.
no. See,
I fucking love
that's
it.
not
Let's
even what I
roll.
was
Pretend we
reacting
didn't know
to.
this.
That's not what I was reacting to. It's the other thing that's on there, you cunt.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know what the other thing is.
Oh yeah, no, it's group. Continuing on, none of you know.
Correct.
Yeah. She can say that however she wants.
I'm sorry for
Exactly.
guessing that.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's kind of when everyone's like, "Oh, you're that type of sort." Yeah.
Yeah, with
it-
that strong a reaction, there's only one type of sorcerer that elicits that reaction.
Well, see,
Summon
I don't
Strask.
know the
Nope,
old
we're
school
dead.
fantasy shit, so the one of them you just guessed out of pure luck. The other one, no.
Your luck? No, the wild mage.
Here. Who knows giant?
Continue on with the saying. We're gonna act like this never happened. Continue.
Hey,
Driving back to the
Explain.
precinct. We're here. We've arrived at the precinct.
well-
No,
Oh,
well, she
pausing.
got. Yeah.
yeah.
What?
And y'all
You-
want to talk? Oh no, y'all actually were looking for the cabaret. You've been driving
Yeah,
around for a while and y'all don't see it. So
Yeah.
whatever
You-
this place is,
The question.
not
Yeah.
open
Check
out
the
in the
phone
open during the
directory
day.
when we get- We'll check the phone directory when we get back.
It might be hidden by magic. It's possible.
Same as last.
Well, who's got the matchbook? Is it magic?
Or you
Show
guys
size
remember what
match?
time
I don't-
period you're in? What other type of club might it be?
A
It also
speakeasy.
might be speakeasy. There are
Probably
quite.
speakeasy.
Alexi looks around.
There are probably quite a few here.
I don't want to ask Madame Tully for help with this. I'm certain she would know exactly where it is, but
Y'all have other avenues. If you did want
Yes.
to talk to Madame Tully,
yeah, I feel like we
Talk to
we
the
still have a
angry
lot to
priest.
go about it.
you could go and talk to the priest.
Let's not bother that man anymore.
Oh, at any point I can piss him off.
Oh no, yeah, no, he that is part of his. He can most certainly go and talk to him every time, as much as he hates to talk to you.
Should I go
How
with
do you
every
do,
time?
Big
Make
Fist?
it like just that bit worse.
You
and
can
better
all go
every
inside
time?
if you want to. I don't care.
probably
Usually
won't
goes through the
answer
back
you.
door.
Actually,
Might even
I
go
mean-
through the front door this time.
Middle mass just kicking the door, just like, hey,
would Betty
father,
know
what
anything?
the fuck you doing?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
he
Monday,
needs
so it's
that.
not mass.
Yeah.
Well, back in this time, they would have service probably available at all times.
There'd be the
steady.
evening mass, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's about noonish, so it's
Yeah,
if
there's no
a noon-
There's no noon mass.
Maybe,
It's lunch. No, even the priesthood has lunch.
interrupt him during his lunch break.
Yeah, they'll
Oh,
run
God.
confessions, but they have like a strict time limit.
Never.
you may have let
interrupt
us
a man
in, but you
on
only
his
get 30
lunch.
seconds. We're just gonna go piss off the priest then?
Yeah, if you want to. Like I said, you guys got contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun.
Or, well, one of you has contacts. All right, so you go and visit the priest. You you direct them to the way to go.
I tell him
It's
to
a little
park
bit
a
quicker
couple
by car.
blocks away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm in the car, I remember I've been there.
That's true.
All right.
You guys drive there. It's a lot quicker than taking the transit that you usually would take, because, well, it's your own mode of transportation.
I love when the roads are actually clear. Ish. Oh my god.
Well, they're not well-maintained roads, but they are roads.
They're not enormously crowded.
And there we go. So you pull up to about a block away from the church, and Maria, you get out. Anyone else want to follow Maria?
Yeah, will.
I will.
All right, Betty.
Alexi's gonna stay in the car.
Ball's gonna hang out. He doesn't really want to talk to that guy. He feels bad for him.
Okay. So this is gonna be a kill Maria and Betty section.
All right.
Unless Johnny, would you like to go?
What do
I have
you?
nothing to
Johnny's
say
just
to
there
him,
for the muscle.
Yeah, that actually makes 100% sense.
I mean,
He
Johnny,
is gotta be
Johnny
empty.
probably doesn't see prayers much more than hope with a beat.
I feel like Johnny would just be there to bother him by his existence.
Yeah, it's like, you're not supposed to exist.
Yeah.
You're an affront to God.
No
It's one of
acknowledgement.
For
those.
you, don't I?
Well, technically you're a creation of man, so technically you would be a creation of God.
And also, Kill knows who these people are, so
Yeah.
that got whacked off.
Which opens up a whole new nest of worms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continuing on. All right, so you go. Are you going into the front door or the back door this time? There, Maria. Actually, roll a perception, the three of you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh God, the dice hate me today.
You almost see the pair of feet hanging at eye level.
God,
God damn, they do. Fuck.
they just don't like me today.
Maria, as you're getting closer, you see a car parked out front.
I will look at car, and then I'll look back to Goop, and I'm like, he's probably got business. He'll be in the basement.
Well, that's the weird thing is you never see a car parked out here. Most people come to the church on foot.
Should we
You've never seen a car parked out in front of the church.
Should we go look in the car, or look at least through the window?
Do y'all want to sneak closer?
I would. Nothing illegal about it.
Oh, actually, it was 100% within legality for you to be. You are technically, and you are authorized government investigators.
That and just walking up and looking in a car isn't in itself a crime, even if we weren't.
Did cars have license plates back then, or nah?
Yes.
Did they?
Well, they were starting to.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know.
Alright, hang
Someone
on.
can look that up while we're
I'm looking
continuing
it up.
the scene. Yep. Well, kill Maria. Betty's all in for investigating.
Let's go check it
Well,
out.
actually, you really don't know Betty about the car. That's up to Maria. Maria's gonna have to leave this scene for you guys.
Yeah, because I went full retard, so.
No. It's that and you don't know anything about this area.
Apparently today I'm high and just completely oblivious of everything around me.
Well, this is the first time you're out of the office. Think of it like that.
It's like, oh my god. Is she a little excited, like nervous? Maybe it's her first time out.
I don't
She's
know.
already seen
That is
some
up to-
fucked up
that is
shit
up to-
today.
I'm not Betty anymore. I have no control over her.
No.
I don't know if I should be
Betty's
worried.
She's gone off rails.
Look what the power you've given her.
Is the car in a position that we would physically walk by it on the way to the back door?
It's parked at the front of the church, so no. If you were going to the back door, you wouldn't see it.
Okay.
Or you wouldn't directly interact with it. But it is strange to you that there's a car parked out front.
Hmm.
Like I said, most of the practitioners or most of the congregation comes there on foot. You have seen the congregation before.
What kind of church is this?
Catholic.
Yep. Irish
Ugh.
Catholic.
Catholic.
God.
They're Irish Catholics, so.
Did Maria point out the car to
This
us?
priest don't be diddling the boys.
Ugh.
Did you
Oh,
have to
basically
go
the
there
rip-off.
so hard?
War.
Yes, it did.
He ain't Roman
Apparently
Catholic.
they are,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Did Maria?
So I figured out the history of license plates. It's in chat.
Yep. So, yep.
They do have license plates.
Nice.
So you technically could run the license plate.
I was going to say, yeah, are they on record? Like, who owns
If they're
them
issued by the state, the government has access to that.
Did
Like,
Maria?
down-
Did Maria point
I've
out the car
just been
to us?
letting you guys kind of do your tangent.
Yeah.
Did
Sorry,
Maria?
I was trying to get you back to leading the scene, Maria. I'm sorry for stepping up on you.
Did Maria say, "Hey, there's a car right there"? There's normally not a car. Right
Maria
there.
has not said that. This is Maria's scene. So,
Yeah.
let's let Maria go.
If you love me, you gotta let me go. I'll just comment that it's not normal to see a car here unless something bad has happened, or there's some kind of like business that would facilitate someone of high enough standing to have a car. Because I'm guessing it's probably not just some old beater.
Oh no, it's like a. What cars would be around? It's a nice car for this time period. So it's somebody with
a lot
money.
of like craftsmade cars.
Probably a Rolls
Yeah.
Royce. Probably an import.
They even
That's
have
Yeah,
them?
judging by who would be here, it would be a Rolls Royce. God damn it, I just kind of gave that away.
no.
But yeah, it's a Rolls Royce.
And that was just off the top of my head.
It's the Pope.
No. Yeah, the Pope was here. Even the president would know, and us.
You guys would know the Pope is here.
Yeah, we'd have been informed. There'd probably be.
We would have been part of the security detail.
I don't
Maybe.
know
That's
about.
if I say the Pope's like a level 20 cleric.
I'd be like,
Yeah, you don't really fuck with the Pope in this.
I'm gonna hide now.
How do you think I feel? I'm
The Pope
basically
would, like,
just a
level
discount
In
us
this
City
demon.
universe, the
leader.
Pope
Just
is the
sitting there
leader
like
of the
slamming
Inquisition.
back Advil from being close to him.
Yeah, the Pope is quite literally the word of God, and you fucking listen.
Jesus. I mean, yeah.
Plural.
Hey, Jesus was
Plural.
a very powerful person, a very powerful demigod.
So I'll just comment that
I
the
mean,
car is not usual, especially one of that kind of make.
You can put two and two together, Maria. This is probably one of the. This is one of the people he works with.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he runs the ripoff church.
So who would show up to the rip-off church in a Rolls Royce?
Hang on. I'm confused. I did AFK a few minutes ago. Why are we here instead of at the cabaret or the place we were
We
looking
couldn't
You
find
couldn't
it.
find it.
Oh, okay.
You're here
It's-
for information.
Okay.
And who else would know maybe about something like this than someone who probably has some contacts to this? You honestly don't know about Maria's contact, so it actually is very apparent that you're just like, oh, hey, wait, you're going someplace new? Okay, I had some fun at the last place. Let's go.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure
I like the way this has gone. Like, this is actually very much in character. I like this.
So, one, car looks fairly well to do and expensive. Probably a really fucking horrible idea to just blindly approach it. Someone's definitely watching it.
yeah, there's probably a couple. If someone with that type of money, there's probably a couple bodyguards. Just
Or driver. Is there anyone in it?
Roll a perception.
He will make you roll for everything, baby. Get used to it.
It's gonna suck.
I don't perceive shit.
Let's see if any of your other people that you pointed out to. Oh.
Oh.
God, I actually rolled over a 10.
You can't really, Maria and Betty, you can't really make out what they are, but you do see a person sitting in the car.
Okay, definitely not direct approach.
Are they in the driver's seat?
What is with these fucking 12s?
They are in the driver's seat.
Wait, so it's just a driver.
So whoever's car this is, they don't drive it. Or they have a driver.
Okay. Wish to make my way around to the normal door.
Actually, all of you make a stealth. You've been
Stealth?
sitting here for a while. Yup.
I don't see shit.
Oh, of course not. You're nowhere near here.
I was gonna look around.
I did not put on my
Loud.
armor.
Loud little midget.
Like
Actually, roll again.
Everyone, or
No.
those-
Mary, you can
those
roll
that shit's good.
you can roll again.
Roll
Those make
again,
sense.
woman.
That's even worse. Fuck you guys.
He's just sitting on the corner, like standing on top of a mailbox. What's over there?
I'm gonna get real dice and I'm just gonna start using those on my desk. See, fuck these electronic dice.
Nobody will accept it.
So,
Unless you stream it.
14.
Yeah, you gotta stream your
Yeah,
desk.
you can't
at
do
point.
that.
You all, as you're sitting there just standing looking at the church, you see like one of the guys who's standing out front. He looks over in your guys' direction. He gives, seeing as how it's like two semi-attractive females, he gives a wink.
Centaur.
And he goes back to smoking. But he's still keeping his eye kind of like, he's keeping his head pointed towards y'all's direction. Well, actually, no, he saw Mary. He saw Mary and Kill. But Maria, you were at least like kind of hidden away a little bit because you're like, I'm gonna. But you do look at the two of them, and after he notices them, you're just like, shit.
He sees potentially the oddest couple he's ever seen in his life walking
Mhm.
along.
Yeah, so he gives a kind of. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he gives a wink to the fucking couple. He's like, well, okay, damn.
He's brave.
Would there be Pornhub back then?
No.
Shut up. No.
No, this is way pre-internet.
And
But
also,
yeah.
Kill's wife would kill you.
No, she'd kill you.
Sex
That too.
Then her.
The closest that you'd have is probably It's around.
is that?
Yes.
I know they had
yeah, no, the movies are around, but they're like, they are a thing to do.
movies back then were like watching TV. You'd pay like 5 cents. Go
No,
into the
I'm
theater
not
and just
talking
watch
about the
whatever fuck was
movies.
on.
I'm talking about the club.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck's up with the club.
I just slightly mentioned them as like, you two have been spotted.
Anything else to him?
You may want to act either more inconspicuous, or we may have to retry from different people.
Why, we
Kill-
just can't walk in?
Well, Kill just starts moving along again after, like, he was just walking with this person, and he just moved
Oh,
along.
Betty asked a question.
Huh?
You asked a question to Maria.
Yes, I asked if why can't we just walk in if it's a church, and like, why are we trying to be sneaky?
Is that
Weird's
much
going on at this
sneaky
church.
as
Discreet.
No.
church?
This is Maria answering in character. Let him continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just
The church, for niceties, deals with charity work that may or may not be complete charity.
There's quotations when he says charity work.
And some people have views on the charity work, which is why the man on the door is employed.
They've done what with the charity work?
Maria?
I'm trying to think of the best way to
Oh,
do it because
yeah,
like I
yeah.
basically
I was like,
I just like laid out like in character the best way
She-
to describe it without explicitly just saying.
The
Yeah.
wife is actually
Oh, I
being
just
very
missed
good
what he
for.
said. I didn't hear one.
Yeah, no, you're being very in character. Continue. No, this is good, good. I was just making sure Kai was there.
Let's just say he's there to watch the building for reasons.
So what should we do then?
Don't rouse his
I
attention.
don't know.
He's basically a bouncer. Don't give him a reason to bounce you.
Should we give him a bribe then? What the what?
No, just go along your business. Don't make work for him, and he won't make work for us.
So we are going inside then.
Yeah, just not the front door.
Oh, okay.
So, you killing Maria, y'all act like you're walking like not in this overt direction anymore, and like I'm gonna help you guys out a little bit. You kind of Maria, you kind of be like circle around the block, act like you're just walking, and you two. Oh God, I can make y'all act. Oh yes, I'm gonna do it. Yep,
Oh.
yep, I'm gonna do it. All right, Maria. I need you to roll a deception, and Kill also roll a deception. I need you guys to act like you are not here for the reason you are.
Ooh. Did I pass?
Not Maria. I'm sorry, Beth. Beth
Oh.
Beth and Kill. Sorry. Yeah,
Eddie.
Maria, you
would've
do
passed.
pass.
Eddie.
Oh God, Kill.
Oh no.
Betty, Betty,
Am I supposed to roll?
be convincing,
Deception.
Betty. Gotta
Kill
roll
is
high,
stiffly
Betty.
walking down
Deception.
the street,
God.
swinging his arms in dead
Well, he's all-
robotic
well,
movements
put it in-
and whistling.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hang
roll
on.
high.
That's good. That's a good one.
So I'm gonna describe this scene to you. So basically, Maria, you gave them a little bit of like a 5-minute spycraft lecture, and it's like you're like you basically told them act like you guys are a couple, circle around the block, act like you're just walking around. Hill immediately just freezes up. He's like, couple, and Beth's like, oh, I got this. she's just like kind of like wraps her arm around his leg and is like kind of walking with him. He's just walking nervously, like, oh my
You're
God.
like, he's just walking.
Wait. How
He's-
tall is he? And how
It
tall
looks
is
like he's
that?
got a small dog humping
Bill
his
is
leg.
like 7 foot. How tall were you again?
7 foot even.
Oh,
He's
He's
7
7
feet tall, and you're like, I don't think I ever put her height. Let me. Oh wait, maybe I did. Maybe I was smart enough.
Cap out at like
I
3.5.
did not.
Oh
she's
no.
pretty halfling. She's like
All
3
right,
foot
what's
6
the-
max.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
am I like
let's
3
wait
foot
to describe
eight?
how they would walk
Hold on.
together.
Hold on. Easy way to solve this.
She rides him.
Mm,
Oh really?
I know Kill wouldn't want that.
He's
I'm,
part
just saying-
horse.
I'm saying this.
That even makes it even more awkward because he's just like, I don't let people ride me. Oh God,
Hey.
no. Oh God.
Warlord.
No, I'm not saying he does that.
Warlord.
I'm just throwing
She's
out-
4 foot even.
4 foot even. Okay, yeah, 4 foot even. Still, no, yeah, no. He's like, you're like riding him, like you're looking like all dainty and like kind of nestled up on his back and all this kind of stuff, acting
No,
like it's
I don't think
lovey-dovey.
she's. I didn't. I suggested that. Are we going with riding?
Walk with someone
Yes.
like
And Kill is just like a deer in headlights walking like a robot.
that. God. We're newlyweds.
Oh no.
And Kill is just as he like the guy's like,
I have hand up.
yes.
From the D&D wiki, halflings are about 3 feet tall and average 40 pounds.
Oh,
Maximum
right.
size
Oh,
category is
she's even
small.
shorter.
Very tall halfling
Yeah.
lady.
She's
She doesn't know
3
her father.
Yeah.
She doesn't know her
this-
father. She's very tall halfling. Go with it.
So maybe
Yeah,
I
No,
sure.
should
she's not
Stand
one.
under kill.
Yeah, that's no one. And no one goes under a centaur. It is highly rude to do so.
Looks up. I can use you like
Also
an umbrella.
dangerous as hell. You don't want to get kicked.
Well, yeah, that too. But yeah, no. Kill. You're like the guy waves at you guys as she like waves. It's like we're newlyweds, and Kill's just like,
You can just hear the scream internally. Just.
If anything else, they disguise themselves as
Luckily,
something
this
else
guy
entirely.
is retarded, and he believes he's like that.
If
Well,
if his wife catches him, he's dead.
How the fuck do you walk?
I think his wife would laugh at this situation, actually.
He just
At
looks over.
least
It's
he
like,
would laugh
hey,
at
it's
his
just like the
response
porno
to it.
bags.
Kill
Oh,
will be now.
no.
Yes. Oh god, yes. Yeah, he's just like, well, that's just something you don't see every day. I like to see a progressive couple every now and then. That's a really good sight right there.
You got the
swear.
one liberal Catholic in 1920s New York.
God.
It's only 3 of them in the entire
He was,
country.
look, he rolled a
found
5, okay?
one.
If he had gotten him past that, yeah, maybe he would have said some really uncomfortable things. But yes, now because of his low roll, he is very liberal.
Oh God.
No.
He's very
What?
accepting.
So you
Oh,
roll
no.
the lower you roll, the further to the left you go. That's a strong statement to make.
Alright. As those
Very
two are
careful
circling around the
statement,
block to
boys.
come back to meet up with you, Maria, you see the doors to the church open up.
Hey, it is like late. Stop.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up.
Okay.
Oh.
Being noisy with a dog.
Who did we
Ah,
lose?
okay. Okay. And this will be where we'll end scene for the day.
All right.
Maria, yeah, sorry. I said 3 hours.
I said
Three.
all right. I wasn't saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
like,
Oh,
disappointed.
I
was
thought
saying,
that was
all
a
right.
sad all right.
That was.
Oh, okay.
If it was,
Continuing
I'm
on.
sorry. 'cause I
Continue.
didn't mean to sound that.
Yeah, continuing on, because I want to get this last little nest egg set. As the door opens, you see Patrick O'Sullivan walk out of the church.
What? I
The
hate you.
head of the Irish mob in New York City.
Meanwhile,
I hate
he-
you
And then
so
behind
much for that.
him,
Is he angry
you see
looking?
something you thought you would probably never see walking with an Irishman. You
Is
see
that a
this man
frozen-
walking
broken
behind him.
image. Oh, work.
Use bitch.
He is a big boy.
I love that art.
Mm-hmm.
You watch him walk out behind Patrick, open up the door for him, and get in the car with him as it kind of
What the?
sinks to the side.
Is he on the driver's side or the passenger side, or is he in the back with? Patrick?
He's in the back with him,
Oh, interesting.
which is
Val doesn't see
and
this,
yes,
he's gonna
judging
go
by
it.
this time period, he's a half orc number 1.
Oh,
So, like I said, they're treated on the same level as black people right now. And he is sitting in the car, in the back seat, with one of the heads of the Irish mob.
Honestly surprised that racism exists in a world like this with separate species because it would usually fall the thing people being.
but it adds a lot of color to the world.
Species.
Oh, that sounded like a
Oh,
bad
yeah,
joke.
no, but
I said that genuinely.
That's one thing. Even with all these different species,
It
mortals
just
will
means
be
more
mortals.
Put it this way: people have been racist to every group of people throughout all of human history. If you just added more different peoples, there'd be even more racism.
Yes. It's just in every story you see when there's
Probably be
different
worse.
races, the races hate each other. Not.
I do.
not the-
I don't know. You could probably interpret it
not
as there'd be
racist,
more interracial
the
hate in terms of species, but less
species.
within a
Yeah,
species.
the species
Yeah.
hate each other more. and
Like
races
maybe
don't
there'd be
really
less
matter.
racism among humans because they got everyone else to be angry at.
This is
I don't know.
true. It could have gone that way, but I wanted to use our world.
It's this world. That's what it is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we've
White
got
people still be
sexist.
white people.
So we've got sexist, racist, and specious. How would you even say? What is that? For a
It's
word?
just racism. It's just a different form of racism, so it's racist.
Yeah.
Guess.
Racism
They're
cubed?
different species.
It's
still
actual
racist.
racism. This is
Yeah.
actual racism because it's hatred against a race, not just a color of your same species.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's not race though. That's species.
That is race.
Race
Yeah.
is the
Well,
nationality.
because we'll talk about but yeah,
Let's
we will
continue
end it
on.
there. that is where we will end the scene. You see that guy hop in the car.
And
Why
drive
did you
We'll
off.
pick
have
up
to?
next week.
Why
Or-
did you have to name him that?
Tune in next week.
Oh no, that's not his actual name. Oh, that's not his name.
That's not Patrick.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this D&D session. I'll see you all next time for the Boardwalk Empire set in the 1920s. For now, all of you have a good weekend, enjoy your rolls and malls, and have a good night. Tristan Longshot, signing off.